Hello
and welcome
to BB on Blast, BBUK.
And it's another tense eviction night.
It's double eviction night, baby. I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Gaz.
Yeah,
we're on edge. Are you
on edge? We need the heartbeat.
Oh yeah, should have lined that up. The tension bed. Never mind. That's what we would have done.
That's
if
what.
We could
just
have been
imagine it in the background.
We've been busy.
Yeah, we have. We've been busy imploring people to save Trish any way they can.
Been going around knocking on doors, canvassing the votes.
We've been hearing about nefarious means that we would absolutely never use at BB on Blast, but apparently other people have. And if they do that, well, that's their business.
Apparently, there's a flurry of support from around the world. I've heard. You just said that people at the Jessie Ware concert, where was that? Manchester or somewhere? I don't know. Somewhere, not in London, holding up banners saying "Get Jenkin out."
Yeah, good. That's not going to do much at the Jessie Ware concert because people probably got other things on their minds, but still.
Also, breaking news, during the last half an hour, we've heard that the odds have changed and Trish has replaced Jenkin as a favourite to go. Previously it was Chanel and Jenkin, now it's Chanel and Trish.
We should say we're recording this, it's 10 minutes to go till the show, so the rest of our podcast may be crying.
It's either jubilation or...
We've got money.
What's the opposite of jubilation?
Misery, abject misery. We've got, me and Gaz have got cold hard cash on Trish as well.
Come on, Trish to win.
It's more than just the moral victory. It's a financial matter.
Never mind all that Trish represents, the strong feminist immigrant black woman. We've got money cash
to win. Yeah, so think about that.
How do you feel about...
I'm very concerned, deeply concerned, because she is the winner. So why should she go out now? Fucking vote to evict. Bollocks.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what else is our problem this week. If Chanel was not not immune anymore, we'd only have two people to put our votes on. The problem
I was actually thinking
it's true. It would have been better for us if Chanel was still immune, and we'd only have Olivia and Jenkin against Trish and Noki, so we'd be able to pile all of our votes on Olivia and Jenkin.
And do you know what else would help? If Jordan and Henry actually voted for useful people instead of bloody Noki or whatever. Or Matty voted for bloody Jordan.
Yinran as well.
What did she vote for?
She voted for Noki.
Oh, come on.
These people don't understand that These people. No, honestly, but Big Brother, in essence, is a numbers game. When it's a numbers game when it comes down to nominations, it's a numbers game when it comes down to the votes and the evictions. And they just don't seem to grasp it, and it's really frustrating from the outside looking in.
Do you know what else is frustrating? Them giving Chanel a positive edit at the end of that fucking episode.
Did
What's
you
that all about?
Buy those tears?
I didn't buy a thing, but why are they showing that at the end of the episode? They know that's impactful. Why are they doing that?
Well, they've done enough to put Trish in jeopardy, haven't they?
Yeah.
Sort of at every step, to be honest.
BB's writing Trish's own eviction notice. Stop that.
What do you think about that podcast task this week?
Pod task. It was one from Big Brother Australia, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
With Tim and Drew. You probably don't remember because I watched that more recently than you.
I might not have got that far.
Oh yeah.
I'm still working my way through that series.
God, Jesus! It only took you 11 years.
How many years?
So however long.
Didn't Tim just say it was 10 years since he went in the house? Wasn't it? Anyway, I just thought that podcast task gave Trish an opportunity to say some really important things.
Yeah, it was good.
But it was really unfortunate that it wasn't broadcast to the rest of the housemates.
Yeah, I was wondering
what is the point?
That was weird.
What was the point of the task? Nothing.
Yeah. Was it a shopping task or...?
No, just for the sake of it,
Stupid.
I think.
Just more filler, innit?
The point is... the thing is, with a point, it would have been really worth... It was still valuable, because Trish got to express herself, but
would it have changed minds of people in the house?
Olivia already seems to have learnt quite a bit.
Oh, and you're that thick. What are you going to do, boy?
Oh, she's thick. That's our quote of the series, I think.
That is, it's the best.
Really? That's my other one.
I almost wanted to save Jenkin just for that. Oh, she's thick. But I decided against it.
So also, fandom, you need to get your shit together because we're all scrambling now. Saying, we've got a pile. We're in the Scrambleverse. It's the scramble. Now, here's the strat chat. Sit down, buckle in, because we can't be splitting our votes. This is where we're going wrong here.
Yeah.
We the Trish supporters.
I already split my votes a little bit sometimes. Yeah, but
when in the past.
Yeah, the past couple of days.
I thought you said that you'd voted. Well, you've got multiple numbers on the go because you've got my dad's.
Yeah, I got all sorts going on. I got SIM cards from the Scrambleverse night.
You're also pulling the strings on Jack's votes.
Yeah.
I've heard. So you've balanced them between Chanel and Jenkin.
We've balanced, but I did do a couple on Olivia as well, which I probably shouldn't have done.
No, you shouldn't have done that. But I've put you right already.
It's too late now.
We won't make that mistake again,
No,
will we?
no.
So basically, here's what you need to know,
Yes,
listeners.
sir.
If we have one person in particular that we want to save, who is hated by, let's say, the Facebook mums and the Facebook nans, as I've discovered, they're going to get all their votes, and they're just going to be way out in front. So if we're putting them across 3 people just because we'd rather they go, it's not going to work.
No.
Because Trish is going to edge forward, whereas Jenkin, Olivia, and Chanel are getting our 5 votes between them.
Yeah, I think of it as like a horse race now.
It's like, what's it? First past the post? I
Yeah.
don't really know. But, you know, it's sometimes we've been putting these polls on Facebook because we've been trying to understand how does Facebook...
You're more
how
obsessive than the Facebook mums of anything. God.
Oh,
God, you Trish fans.
You Trish fans. Oh, absolute obsessive weirdos. Guilty. But basically, the poll, I think, is a good indicator, even though it wasn't like thousands of people, it was like 600 odd this time.
Yeah.
It was 1,000 last week. But like, when you can see it laid out like that, you can see the numbers that Trish is way above.
Yeah.
You kind of get an idea of like, okay, we've got to make up this difference on one of these people, and we've got to stick to it.
Yeah.
And I personally, based on our poll, thought it was Olivia because she was slightly ahead of Jenkin, but by that point Twitter had already decided it was Jenkin that we were coming for, so I had to just go all in with that message.
We you know, doorstepped some people outside the polling station, and they largely said that they'd been voting for Jenkin. And I heard the YouGov survey said a similar thing.
I should have asked the what was it called, Jehovah's Witnesses, what they thought was going on the street when I passed them this morning. Can't believe people still stand outside and do that. Can you?
God, please.
They're worried about the leaflets getting rained on. I was thinking, it's all right, no one's picking them up.
Yeah, it's all right. Everyone's just putting them straight in the nearest bin. So
don't worry, we're all focused on keeping Trish in the house.
Yeah.
bigger fish to fry.
Yeah. Oh, Chanel's got to go. Chanel's going anyway.
Well, this is the thing. This is what I'm worried about.
This is what I'm worried about.
It's the assumption that Chanel's going to go, and I'm worrying that not enough people have put their votes on her.
I put a couple on her.
It's good to do that.
Yeah.
And I think, like, you know, these people who might be pulling some strings and, you know, voting through various means should be putting some on Chanel.
Voting on the dark web, shit like that.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
getting a hitman, a gun, and putting your votes on Chanel all on the gun. Not for those sort of purposes.
Jesus, don't condone that.
Don't get me wrong. Those were 3 separate activities.
Things you could do on the dark web.
Things you could do.
Yeah.
Don't do all that all together. BB on Blast does not advocate murder, hired killings of BB contestants. Pow, pow, pow.
Jeez, that's a throwback.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with myself.
Well, I'm just what I'm worried about is, like, last week was such a high when it went our way, and this week it could come crashing down.
And we already saw a brief segue on BBUS. America's Favourite got hijacked by the Facebook mums, so could be the same thing here.
Yeah,
you know, these things scary. This is the scary one. What else have we got to say? Nothing really, have we? We've just got to suck it and see.
I think at the moment it's just like, let's probably pause it here. We'll watch the show and come back with a reaction. So you will be getting our instant reaction to this eviction.
People must be like, because obviously they know and listen to this, they must be like, oh God, I don't know.
Like, all that worries for nothing.
Or
God,
like,
they're going to be really upset in a minute.
It's going to be a shit rest of the podcast. They're going to be angry and shouting.
By the way, while we have got you this early, follow us on Instagram at BB on Blast. We're trying to build our following there, and that's where we're doing all of our campaigning posts. Because I'm doing the research, you know, I'm putting out the polls, I'm making my decisions before I place my votes, and I'm helping you guys to get the right results. So follow us there for the...
Yeah, me? God, you're
I'm doing the work.
Got a bitch.
Have you done a story ever?
And I don't even know how to do a story.
See, it's all my work. So follow me on BB on Blast for the insight on the votes.
No, I find screenshots for BB on Blast, our images for our posts that you never bothered to put up. So, well, it's a joint effort. Right, we'll be back with we'll be back celebrating that Trish has been saved and Chanel and Jenkins are gone. Yes,
Jenkins. You did it.
What's his name again? Oh, she's be right back.
See you in a bit. Guys,
and welcome back
to probably the saddest BB on Blast on record.
Oh God!
What do you think?
Well, I was going to say there was those ones where I was single, but that wasn't BB on Blast. That was sad.
It's happened, guys. We've
lost. What have you done?
It's
not you.
them.
Not you. Sorry.
It's
sorry.
them.
Sorry. What have they done?
We've lost our winner. Right?
That was...
Trish to win. Trish for win, was it? The chant.
Trish for win.
Trish for... Oh, it's the Northerners. Trish for win.
Oh, this is bad.
As Jenkin just said, it goes to show that that's not the rest of the viewers.
It's an echo chamber in the idiot general public.
Yeah, and do you know what I think the problem, not the problem, but like what that reflects is that the Big Brother house is in North London, and like it's very diverse city with a lot of different mindsets.
I mean, it's in Harlesden, which is quite a black area. That's where the Big Brother house is.
Do you think that's making...
Not that mind you, the audience isn't very black.
I think the audience is more diverse than I've ever seen.
Right, okay.
But I just think like across the board, across the country, when we look at these people on Facebook who, let's be honest, the Trish haters, they're all white, middle-aged women pretty much.
Racists.
To be honest, there are some older men amongst them as well. But yeah, like it's just like this country, the picture that we have from where we live, where we're sitting, which is adjacent to these people, it's just not the wider picture at times. And as much as we tried and we fought and people put over 170 votes on Jenkin in the space of an evening, you know, like...
It's like Brexit all over again, isn't it? Do you know what would have made a difference?
What?
Vote to Save.
Yeah.
Vote to Save. We'd be having a completely different show right now.
True, but last week we managed to make Vote to Evict work for us. The problem is it was these 3 people that were up.
Yeah.
And the public don't know how to get their shit together.
No.
And actually, Big Brother has done this for us, I think.
To us? No.
For us. Because I just think if they hadn't taken the immunity away from Chanel, I just think it could have been different. But I'm not sure, really.
They should have taken Chanel's vote off of her. Would that have made a difference?
Well, no, I don't know. Let me see. I've actually got the tallies. I mean, Yinrun wouldn't have got the vote. Yinrun, who Chanel calls the sweetest person in the world. Oh, she was the first person in the house to nominate her this week.
Just saying.
That's funny.
Just saying. I don't feel, for some reason, I don't feel as angry as when Hallie went.
Can I just say?
Yeah.
Had they taken Chanel's nominations away, Trish would have only had 2 and therefore wouldn't have been nominated.
Well, that's stupid then. That pisses me off. Oh, I'm sorry, I was just about to say I wasn't as angry, but that makes me angry. She shouldn't have been able to vote.
The thing is, Big
Mind
Brother
you, she has got evicted when she was supposed to be immune, so that's...
that's quite the fall.
Yeah.
Big Brother shouldn't be protecting housemates, though, but they should be giving everyone a fair crack. Have they given everyone a fair crack this week?
No, they just make it up as they go along, don't they? Well, they do. But... yeah, I felt more angry about Hallie because I felt like that was very anti-trans. But let's be honest, this is anti-black.
Anti-black.
It's the exact same thing. I think I felt bad for Hallie just because she's young and everything. But
I think also it's maybe what we're in the middle of with the climate and the gender war, the culture war.
Trish just comes across so confident and so together and just so like she's taking it so well. It's like... yeah. Impressive to see, like her confidence, like when she comes out and she's dancing and everything. I wish that I could have. So nice. I wish that I could have that confidence that Trish has.
Well, she got a winner's welcome as well. That obviously makes a difference. Like that audience were there for Trish. Like big time.
I hate the fact though that she had that shocked moment because she got. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Because she had the cheers and everything.
Caesar come down.
Yeah, she didn't deserve to have that moment. Like it's not fair that because it like kind of. Not makes her look stupid, but do you know what I mean? It's like...
to those people that wanted her out,
it does.
They'll be rubbing their hands together.
Yeah, and that pisses me off. That makes me angry. I'm kind of like, about the last week now, aren't you?
Well, I just said to you, now who wins? Because I completely forgot that Yinrun was supposed to be our winner.
Yeah.
Honestly, my attention was completely turned to Trish.
Yeah.
As was everyone else's.
What about our bet? Me and Gaz.
Well, there goes our 120 odd quid, whatever it was.
150 actually.
Well, don't worry, you still got £5 on Noki. Come on, Noki's a win.
I forgot yours was on Hallie. Mine was on Noki.
My 10 quid has walked out the door.
Jesus. What else was I going to say? The only other positive I can possibly say is at least Trish got a good interview, really good reception. Next week, God knows how they're going to be kicking people out. Probably through the back door, they've got to get rid of, how many people are in there? 7, 8? 10! They've got to get rid of them in a week. So they're nowhere near going to get as much attention and as good an interview.
You say that, but they'll still get late and live. And in fact, they'll probably get it to themselves. Unless there's a double, triple, whatever.
But Trish got a decent length interview and everything. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm sure...
Is that the little bit of consolation you're trying to take out? Okay, you okay, darling, you hold on to
that. Fuck you. Got to cling to something.
Nice.
Got to cling to something, haven't we?
Well, yeah. And it's a yin-run win.
I mean, Chanel went. That was good.
Yeah, Chanel is one sour bitch, let's be honest.
Sat there with her arms folded.
Do you think... I don't think that's right. That Trish is expected to sit there and answer all these questions about her experience in the house, which was dominated by her interaction with Chanel. And she is there over her shoulder in a spotlight, like glaring at her. Luckily, Trish gives no fucks and can still articulate herself because a lot of people wouldn't be able to.
No, she didn't backtrack.
Did Trish even know she was there? Because she was really being quite honest, and I was like, wow, she ain't censoring.
I think Trish, the final straw was that when they... Can't remember how to go at this. Oh yeah, when Chanel's rule break thing was announced this week, and Trish was just like, "Fuck you guys." You know what I mean, I've tried, but fuck off. I can't be bothered with it. And
the thing is, like, what those people fail to understand is this isn't just about how Trish is treated in the Big Brother house. This is a continuation of a lifetime of treatment like that, don't you think?
Yeah, oh, just a bit. Yeah,
and that's just like the last straw for her while being under the spotlight, while being under pressure. It's not just about how she's reacting to things in the house.
Of course not.
And I hope that Trish was able... Well, it felt like Trish was able to articulate this, and hopefully some viewers at least have learned something about the experience of a black woman.
Some people will have, and some people will never.
Someone was moaning about Trish to me on Twitter about, she's far too, I don't know, loud or whatever. And I was like, you should listen to her. You might unlearn something.
Yeah, nice.
And
that was good. That was
pretty smart. That's my smartest, Gaz's smartest reply of the week.
That was good. I like that. Yeah, pat on the back for you.
Wokey.
We should get Trish on the pod.
Oh, we will try and get Trish on the pod. And by the way, we did try for Hallie. We haven't managed to get anything there yet or a response. So if you want to tell Hallie about us, feel free.
And also Trish, I'm sure she'll be on Twitter by now, and she'll see just how massive the campaign was to try and save her. It was absolutely huge. So
doesn't that make you feel more powerless knowing that all of the gays, all of the reasonable women who are clubbing together, there are some reasonable white women. I'm sitting opposite one.
How dare you?
Not many, but
reasonable on some things, not all.
It felt like there was such a huge amount of effort put into this, energy, investment,
and even
money.
That can't.
Yeah, exactly. And even then, we're still outnumbered by the racist...
Of course we are.
White, middle-aged to older people.
Do you know why that is? Because we're the minority and they ain't. There's all the straight, old, white folk who are just...
What about you?
Look, I'm a woman and that's a minority.
Yeah, but these women, they don't have it. They don't have that empathy you have.
No, because they're old racist fucks.
Right.
And I'm not. Although, give it 10 years, maybe I'll be one.
You're on the turn.
Maybe just hit 50 and turn that way. Who
but
knows?
It just makes me feel really sad and really powerless.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact those people aren't smart enough to use all the tactics that these gays have been using. When the gays go hard, they go fucking ham on this shit.
Yeah.
I know how hundreds of extra votes have been cast that should never have been cast.
Yeah.
And we still failed.
Yeah. What can you do? It just happens every time.
Evidently.
That's why we've had a Tory government for however many years. It's just, that's the way it goes. And I wasn't as shocked as you when it happened. Cause,
I think last week gave me a false hope.
Yeah. I was just like, this again.
But I guarantee you, had it only been 2 against 2, we could have switched it.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Too many people didn't know what to do in the first instance.
Even I was fucking it up.
See?
Yeah.
So many numbskulls like you used their 5 votes and then that was it. It's too late.
I had more than 5 votes.
I even made sure I rallied my stepmother to vote in the right way, and I'm sure other people did the same, and we still couldn't outnumber those racists.
No,
and these racists they don't admit that they're racist. They all go, oh, well, I don't like her. I don't like the way she does this.
Yeah, she's too full of herself. That's what I just saw on one of the Facebook groups. Full of herself, what? Confident and speaks eloquently and knows what she's talking about and has life experience. Not like, oh, I can't string a sentence together. Like, fuck off. I had to put that group on mute. I can't deal with that right now. I cannot deal with it.
Well, anyway, now we've got to talk about the week in Big Brother.
Oh, do we have to?
Well, we can end it now with 20 minutes podcast.
It's such a downer, isn't it? Just takes the shine off of the whole thing. Is. It's a shame.
Especially when I truly believed that Trish win was within grasp.
Yeah.
I actually thought it was a reality.
One more eviction. I bet it'll be vote to save now. So I think it was almost within grasp.
Oh shit, you're right. It will switch to the final to win vote.
Yeah. That was the last chance. If Jordan and fucking Henry had voted not for Noki but for Tom.
Actually, you're right. There's so many things that went wrong this week.
They couldn't get their act together. Fucking Matty voting for Jordan, someone on his own side.
It's ridiculous.
It's stupid. Your strategy sucks. What's wrong with you? So bad.
Anyway, what's happening at the start of this week? Where are we at?
I don't even want to talk about anything. I don't.
Sunday?
Paul had just gone.
Is it Saturday then? Oh, there's no Saturday show.
No, there is no Saturday.
I caught wind of something that you said. I think, is this your new nickname for Chanel?
What is it?
The Ignorant Orange.
Do you like that?
I do like that.
It's good, isn't it?
Is that a Lindsay original?
Yeah, it is. And I later in the week called her the Orange Menace.
Okay. So after the eviction, we had Olivia talking to, I think, Chanel. These two girls did this.
Yeah, she did.
I bet she's so happy she called him a bully yesterday. Who said that? Chanel.
Olivia.
I bet Chanel says she's so happy.
Yeah,
she's so
this
happy,
was
surely.
part of the whole... This is what pisses me off now. Why is Olivia there and Trish ain't? Why is Tom there and Trish ain't? Why is Jenkin there and Trish ain't? This is not okay.
Yeah, but you know why.
I'm going through the 7 stages of grief right now.
Your anger is just hit.
Yeah. I know what. Yeah, I know why, and I'm fed up with it. Why does Tom never get fucking nominated?
Yeah, Tom gets off lightly.
You're a wonderful person, Henry saying to him. Tell me one thing he's done that's so fucking wonderful. One fucking thing. Little sheep rat. Fuck off. Oh no, now I'm just descending into shouting. Oh yeah, put the live feed on in the background. Okay, I'll take us through. Basically the bad side were all saying that the others were laughing and giggling when Trish got saved.
Give them their real name.
Oh, the Foul Four.
Yeah.
So the others were laughing and giggling, but I never really saw them laughing and giggling. Did you?
Oh, they were accusing them of rubbing it in. No, I think that
people celebrate when they stay. That's just.
I didn't think someone said later in the week we might be laughing, but it's not at your expense.
No, you're not allowed to be happy that you stay. I want to see if Jenkins happy on the bloody live feed now that he's staying.
I'm not sure. You got Yinrun having a pity party in the corner. It might take the shine off.
That's true. And Olivia said to Noki and Trish, "You two can look like a dangerous pair." Ooh.
Oh yeah, hang on.
That's some
I wasn't
dodgy
sure
stuff.
about this conversation. Noki seemed to be somewhat consciously trying to distance herself from Trish. I felt.
Oh really?
Remember this on the side? They stood down on the side of the kitchen counter.
Uh-huh.
Olivia said, watch you don't get dragged into things. Watch you don't start to look like a perpetrator. You can look like a dangerous pair. This looks like to people that you're playing a real game.
Perpetrator is dodgy language.
That is dodgy
dangerous
language.
pair is dodgy language.
Also, Tom said about Trish, she's got them under her thumb. Chanel said about Noki, we never had an opinion on you. You've just been cast in Asperger's.
What the hell does that mean?
Cast in Asperger's.
Oh, that was it. I've written that down. I thought, what am I talking about there? Oh yeah, and then Trish tried to talk to Chanel.
Imagine not having an opinion on something. It's just impossible. We never had an opinion on you.
Imagine if this podcast didn't have any opinions on it. It would be a struggle. Yeah, Trish tried to talk to Chanel, and then Chanel walked off, and Tom called Trish aggressive. Stop calling Trish aggressive already. Did you go on the fucking diversity training or not? Can you put subtitles on there? Oh no.
Jordan's listening to Matty and Henry talking about their relationship in the bathroom. Oh yeah, this was quite a good little thing that erupted.
Oh yeah.
And I thought...
when Jordan was listening outside the door.
Yeah, and I thought, okay, Big Brother's purposely created a bathroom with about 4 sofas in it and no door.
Right.
And like a long ass corridor outside. Right. I just thought this has really this house design has really come together for like someone to overhear something here.
Got you. Yeah, Matty asked Henry if he thinks he's led Jordan on, and Henry said Jordan leads me on sometimes.
I think in some ways Jordan has maybe led me on, to be honest. This was actually quite interesting this week, how that unravelled. I'd forgotten, with like the emotion of Trish, what had happened earlier this week.
Yinwen said to Jordan they're having a sincere dialogue about how to share you.
Did she?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Share you.
And Henry was crying. I'm glad we saw a bit less of the love triangle this week. It was
grating, wasn't it? But in a way, it sort of came to the head that it needed to.
Yeah, with Matty's boyfriend. Shame that wasn't played into the house. That video Matty's boyfriend did.
I think it was going to be live link.
Yeah, did you see what he said?
No.
He said,
did they show it on?
Yeah, he showed it on Late and Live, and he said, "You."
Was he on the phone or was it recorded?
No, it was just a recorded video. And he said, don't let anyone make you feel bad about the open relationship. You've not done anything wrong.
Yeah.
He said, stick with your friends in there, Henry, Yinwen and Trish. Notice who was missing.
We did need... Okay, this is jumping ahead, but I felt like the friends and family thing needed a bit more of that, because when, he's mugging you off, darling, I thought that Henry's sister might come in and have something to say, but it was just all, we love you, you're doing great.
Why did they just stand behind them like that? I didn't really understand that.
I think
part of it.
that was part of the task.
Oh, but why?
Because if they were to turn around and react, then they failed.
Oh, right, okay. I don't get that. It's stupid. But anyway, I'm sure it's good. So then we have the Hunger Games begin. Did you like this task, twist, whatever the fuck it is? No, it's not a twist.
No, Have we
had any twists? I don't think we have.
Twists?
Yeah, twists.
This year?
Yeah. I suppose the secret nominations.
The possession.
Yeah.
Is that a twist?
I don't know.
A twist is more long-running, impactful. I don't know. I guess that is a twist. Especially because it involved an eviction. Trish in the diary room said, Jenkin is acting like it's some war and we've split into 2 and now the 2 teams are warring. Get a life.
They are.
You've also missed out Jordan moving Henry's bed.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that horrible behaviour?
Yeah, it was stupid.
To move him without even consulting him.
Yeah.
And what I understand is Henry actually used to have a bed over the other side and he'd moved to be closer to Jordan. And then, without consultation, Henry comes into the room and was like, you've kicked me out.
Yeah.
And then Jordan's like, oh, don't worry, I'll like, move your photos and everything. But, like, you don't have the right to do that.
It's not up to him. You don't touch other people's personal belongings. And also, I just think Jordan's come across absolutely pathetic this week. He's just come across, like, just so repressed and just so tragic. Like, when Yin was going, what have you learnt about yourself in the house? He's like, absolutely nothing. It's like...
That was quite funny, though.
That's quite sad, though, to, like, actually go in there and not actually learn anything about yourself.
Do you think you would?
Oh, yeah, of course I would. Probably the general public fucking hate that'd be number 1 on my list of things to learn.
Maybe Jordan needs to see it before he can learn.
Yeah, maybe.
I really thought that was a kind of very poignant shot they got of Henry in the bed.
Oh yeah,
crying.
Was he crying with the tear
rolling down the face?
Yeah, I saw a lot of people mentioning it, but I think I must have been writing notes at that point because I didn't notice it.
Yeah, the Hunger Games. This was a good task, wasn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
Well designed. I was thinking, for product placement, it was pretty good.
Yeah,
we've not got a big history of product placement in the UK, but we've seen it on plenty of international ones, and it can be done really badly.
I like the big TV in the living room. That was quite cool.
It looked cool.
Yeah, that was cool. I just thought the comps weren't that interesting.
I liked them because they were like not what you'd usually expect in BBUK. It was some sort of endurance, physical element, but it wasn't endurance to the point it was prohibitive for people. Like anyone could have, well, maybe not Kerry, but like most people could have taken part in those.
So one person was going to be immune. They're split into 2 teams. One person was going to be made immune. Oh, districts, sorry.
Have you watched Hunger Games?
I've watched the first one.
Oh.
I do like the first one. But
Are you interested in this reboot? I think this reboot is basically like Skins, isn't it? It's just like the same thing, different generation.
Yeah.
I want to see it though. It looks quite good. Or probably Big Brother sold it to me. It works.
Oh, it works. Okay. No, I feel like I'm too old for it. So one person on
for teen fiction, never.
Yeah. One person on one side will be immune, and one person on the other side will be nominated. What else?
I thought the task room, which was like this whole dystopian district, sort of middle district, no man's land, rocky thing, was like really cool.
Shout out Spicy V, the original rock counter.
Was it the Falling Rocks?
Yeah. That's what made her the invisible HOA.
That's the BBUK reference for anyone that hasn't seen.
Look, if you don't know, if a reference comes up that you don't know, just think, oh, I don't know that, and just move on with your life. We don't have to explain everything.
So what did they have to do? Balance rocks on the table.
Oh yeah, I wasn't into
And it was
that.
like going to tip if you got it wrong.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't interesting.
It didn't last very long.
No, crap.
I liked it. Matty's commune life.
Oh yeah.
He was in secret off-grid communities. Do you like to live off the grid?
No, absolutely not. No iPhone, no TV, not for
no
me,
clothes.
thanks. No.
Were they naked?
No, but Uber Eats. Naked, probably. Seems like the sort of thing Matty would do.
Didn't someone in BBUS just say they lived in a commune naked?
Did they?
I think so.
Who was that?
Red, I think.
Yeah, it could be. That's about right.
What did Tom versus Jenkin involve?
Holding up rocks or something.
Oh, like a pulley system at the sides, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People were sort of going in saying, oh, this isn't fair. Like, Jenkin won't be able to play this competition. But Jenkin actually won the last endurance competition where they had to hold those fruits or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that anyone could have done these.
Probably.
And then the last one was the rose raid where they had to collect those roses. Maybe that's why that guy was holding a rose in the eviction crowd.
That was okay.
I liked, was it Trish? Was it Henry that said to Trish, you go that way, I'll go this way? And Trish was like, we're not on the same team, right?
Oh, yeah. That was funny. Now she knows his strategy. Bad luck. So the upshot of it was they had to give someone immunity. And Matty, what is this thing with Matty and Chanel? Why does he like Chanel so much?
Well, they share a bed, don't they?
But what have they got in common? A plastic, pale-lipped, orange freak and a commune... freak.
Strong.
And a commune living, hippie, open relationship, alleged doctor.
I know.
Yeah. What?
Probably he's like met a few people like her in the communes.
Oh, yeah. Do you think?
Yeah, he's like hippy dippy, nothing
She's
between.
Not hippie.
Air for brains kind of characters. That sort of thing they would do, isn't it? Like, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go live in a commune.
But I can't take my fake tan with me, so. She's a freak. And she's a cunt as well. There, how'd you like that?
God. Sets the tone.
Well.
Harry in the diary said, my best friend isn't speaking to me for whatever reason.
Oh, that was sad.
It's like being blocked online, but in person. I don't know what I've done to deserve this. I saw that episode of Black Mirror, did you?
Oh, yeah. I don't hate people who do this, give you the silent treatment. That's my worst kind of person.
Oh, mine was with my mum and dad when I was a kid.
My mum does it as well. Like, just won't speak for like 2 days. It's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Just come out and say it and get it over and done with.
We are confronters and talkers, that you and I. We don't want to let things fester.
No.
Also, I just think the festering, like Henry says, left him in the dark, didn't know what he'd done, and he felt like he couldn't even approach Jordan. So how are you ever going to reach a solution?
Just have 2 shit days for no reason. I wouldn't allow it. I'd be like, what the fuck is the problem?
Allow it.
I would not allow it.
Do not allow it.
I would not allow it for one moment. So yeah, did they all decide to give Chanel? Oh yeah, they gave Chanel immunity because she doesn't have one bad bone in her body.
Can we talk about the decision of that? Wasn't Henry involved in that as well? And everyone said, I think Chanel needs it out of their group. Who else was in there? Do you know?
Pass. Jenkin, I think. No.
The blue team. Was it the blue team? No, the gold team. Noki, Matty, Henry and Tom. I mean, if anyone, I probably would have been inclined to say Noki after the week she'd had.
Well, everyone hates Noki, so that ain't going to happen.
I don't know if they do hate Noki, do they?
Well, no one likes her, if that's the same thing.
I'm trying to think who Noki's friends are. Well, there's a whole thing with Noki Noki migrating into the village, isn't there?
Yeah, switching sides. No one likes it.
The Tory didn't like that.
No. So on the other team, they had to decide someone to put up. And on this side, everyone was like, I'll go up. Yimran was like, I'm being ignored, I'll go up. Jordan was like, put me up.
Yeah, Yimran was like, I volunteered to contribute.
Yeah.
She was like, didn't she say... Is that because she's worried she's overlooked?
Everyone ignores me in this game. Nominate me.
No, but that's not... Yimran, that's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Fade into the background. You don't want those noms. But I felt like, is this her Tim Dormer moment? You know, her like, I'm going to put myself up for eviction and test the audience.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, maybe it could have been the making of Yimran.
Yeah, it could have been.
If it is, she's got strategy.
Yimran's on easy street now anyway.
What do you think about all these people who think Yimran is calculated? It's a game, it's an act.
I don't think it's an act, but I do think she does over-egg like the tears and stuff sometimes. But on the whole, I think she is just a very sweet and nice person.
Yeah. I think there's undertones of racism amongst those calls.
You don't fucking say. The undertones and overtones of racism bloody everywhere. They're bloody everywhere.
Jenkin? Yimran made the point that Jenkin, when it came to like turning on Jenkin, everyone started to sort of
smell blood.
You just need the one person to get the ball rolling. And it's like, okay, that's where we're going now.
Yeah.
Yimran said that Jenkin greets him and walks away, and she became very teary about that.
Yeah.
And she's been saying this
later.
She's been saying this throughout, and I think everyone assumed Kerry was being talked about, and I think it was.
Yeah.
There's multiple people that treat her like this. I thought it was interesting in how Jenkin tried to sort of remedy it later.
Yeah, but she also came up and talked to him later, and he said, I ain't got time to speak to you right now. What the fuck? Also, Trish said, I just want a week off. She didn't get one. So anyway, they all just said, let's put Jenkin up, he's annoying. On his birthday as well. On his own daughter's birthday. They nominated his birthday. Up. Just like Red.
Happy birthday. Well, it was what he deserved, to be honest. And then... Is it... Okay, his birthday, he got his cake then. This is now.
Oh, his shit party.
Well, she did not share the cake.
Party that he had. Oh, the Ferrero Rocher cake. No,
Bueno.
Kinder Bueno cake, where they just stuck Kinder Buenos in a cake from Asda, someone's tweet said. It showed me laugh.
I thought that cake looked handmade.
It was a funny tweet, though. This is when Yunran came up to Jenkins and said, can I talk to you? And he went, no offence, but not right now. Too busy sitting on his arse.
Jordan was apologising to Henry, but still putting his arms around him. Henry said, next time I'll chat to you very openly. I just felt like I didn't exist today. And Jordan's excuse was, I feel stupid for not realising earlier and kissing you on the lips. Like, that's why he felt stupid.
Right.
He said, I'm sorry. And then he said, you're precious to me, Henry. I just felt that Jordan, in the moment, was still trying to maintain Henry's interest. Yeah. When really he needed to be shutting that shit down.
He always does it. He just likes the attention. And this led to Henry going and crying his eyes out in the dining room. That was quite sad, actually.
It was sad. He said, I felt like I'd lost my best friend. He said, he'd never been made to feel that way by anybody. And I hate that anyone could do that to me. It felt like I was ghosted. It was really hard to watch Henry go through it, actually, I thought. To see him obviously never having felt like that about someone, I don't think. And definitely not be treated like that before. Yeah.
It is unacceptable.
Big Brother
treated like that.
Compassionate Big Brother came out though, didn't you know?
Oh, Big Brother started speaking back this week, hasn't he?
It's almost as if everyone's been moaning.
Our feedback, I think. I think Big Brother's listening.
You raised it to me, and then I started to notice, and I started to tweet about it, and other people were saying the same thing.
So it was because of me.
It's your influence.
What you're saying. Yeah, that's right.
You got Big Brother his voice back.
Yes. Mr. B.
Like the King's Speech, isn't it?
Come on, Mr. B. I don't know about that.
He's relieved they're talking again, but he needs Jordan. He needs to let Jordan know that he can't do it again.
And funny enough, Jordan then did the same thing to Matty.
I think it was simultaneously doing it to
Yeah,
both of them.
was it
wasn't
both?
I think
Oh,
so.
God.
I think so.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
fuck knows who he was talking to. Tom, probably. No, or Chanel, his good friend Chanel.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to go back to that bit about Jenkins rejecting Yinrun? Sorry, I had a bit before.
Yeah.
I just felt like, did that go in the edit or not? Yes, that went in the edit.
Yeah.
But the whole this conversation on the live feed, which I don't know if you've seen, where he relays to like the nasty group, the Foul Four. Oh, you know, Yinrun came over with a knife and was expecting a piece of my cake, and I said, I don't think so, darling.
I don't think so, Sonny Jim.
Yeah. And basically said, that's for me, that.
Did it?
Yeah.
You pig.
What a bastard.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, she just invited you to her party, which, by the way, was a much better party than yours.
More
stylish. She had her name in balloons.
Yeah.
She had her own playlist.
Yeah.
She had all the snacks and drinks.
Yeah.
She had the cocktails.
It was good. Jenkins' party looked like a kid's party.
It looked like minimum effort party.
Yeah, school party.
The Tesco's basic party.
Yeah. For a basic bitch.
Sorry, it's what's the Asda basics?
I don't know.
Roll
Savers.
Roll back. Big Brother been rolling it back. Spent too much on Yinrun's party.
Let's roll back tonight to before when Trish was evicted, please.
But then he did, after rejecting Yinrun's chances of she actually wanted to say sorry to him. This is the joke of it. She wanted to say sorry for saying that about him, and he went, no offence, but not now. I do love you though. And I just thought, you fake fuck.
Yeah.
You don't. You're saying that to smooth it over.
Yeah. And then Yinrun later said, didn't she, why is he always saying I love you when he don't love me? I don't know how to react to it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, don't react to it. What have you got?
Jenkins was talking about I think Paul having a character assassination by Trish, and Matty was there. And Matty said, "Oh, I just don't see it."
I've put Chanel. No, that's Chanel.
Was it Chanel?
Yeah, Chanel's words were saying it was a character assassination. He doesn't do a good job of defending Trish. I've written Matty.
No, he
this
just
is
went,
the Matty
I
and
just
Chanel
don't see it.
dynamic.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Well, he's lost Trish and Chanel now, so.
Trish said they're angry that I'm not hated. They really don't talk to me. What? They really don't talk to me to make up all these narratives. Like, they don't know me
Yeah, they
enough.
don't know me. She said, I'm a nice person and they're missing out by not knowing me.
And she realised that Jenkins is very snaky.
I like that. I like Trisha's confidence in herself. Like, that person on Facebook's like, oh, she's so full of herself. No, it's fucking great to be confident in yourself, to be confident of your opinions. Like, Trisha's like 34 years old, I think. She's not a kid. Like, she knows herself. She knows herself, little girl. Well, and I think that is threatening to some people, to see a woman who has that confidence, that intelligence, that articulateness. I was going to say, that's not a word.
Articulateness?
Yeah, that ain't a word.
No, but whatever.
Articulate. What is the word for it? What is the plural of articulate?
To have good articulation.
Yeah.
To be very articulate.
Right either. That sounds good. Are we going to have any more wine or not?
Yeah, all right.
I think we probably should, because it's going to be a long.
Yeah, I think that'll finish us off, to be honest.
Well, probably, but to be fair, doesn't matter.
Does anything matter now, Trish?
No, the world can just end right now.
In fact,
drop the bomb.
Make that the final. Pretend, sorry guys, it's actually over. That was the winner.
Yeah. If you like BB on Blast, don't watch the rest of the week.
No, don't. We're here. We're committed.
I'm joking. Hold on, what about the wine?
We're here. We're queer.
We're half queer. Because you are, I'm not.
Go on.
Shall we get the wine or?
Yeah, I'll get the wine.
Are we pausing or?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. You get the wine and I'll carry on.
Is this the end of the episode?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't let me know that. I thought there was more to come.
Oh.
Jordan was back in bed with Henry, and then he said, if we were just friends, I'd kiss you. And this is part of the problem. It's like, come on,
He's a tease.
He's just done the cold thing, and he's
a prick.
Dialing it back up, reeling him in.
He's a prick tease.
He just feeds off the attention. He may not have learnt anything, but he needs to learn, and maybe, I hope...
Yeah.
That in his interview he does get called out for his behaviour. Do you think he will?
They don't call anything out.
I'm sorry, but we do need the stern nature of Emma in these interviews. I hate to...
Well, people were saying, like, AJ was having a go at Chanel. No, she wasn't. Like, not enough anyway. Chanel deserved more.
They were pushing her towards it, and they did sort of, like, not let her swerve it, but it was with a smile and a laugh.
Trish. Yeah. Chanel's interview was actually quite embarrassing to watch. Just like, oh, well, shut up. Annoying.
I don't know why I put this tweet here from Alfie. It must have been relevant. Wait, this is it, and then we're done. Be seated. Sit down.
Sit your ass down.
Trish, I used to like Chanel, but now I've realised that we've got a very passive issue coming from her. I think Paul's friends are naive to how his behaviour could have been perceived to the outside. He said, I honestly think Trish is the most socially intelligent housemate we've ever had.
Yeah.
That one.
Who said that?
Alfie.
Oh, I was going to say, I can't imagine someone in the house saying that.
No.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
That's Alfie S12 on Twitter. Go follow him for more.
He's got all the good
gold
shit. He's got
like
good
that.
gifts. He's got good tweets.
He's got the archives, got the videos.
He's got everything, that boy.
Yeah, he's got it all. He's got youth.
He's got boyish good looks.
Yeah.
Even though he is a man, not a boy.
Lovely hoodie collection.
Yeah. He's just a beautiful person, inside and out. Sends me the Big Brother.
Reminds me of Tom.
Episodes.
Gorgeous. Beautiful person.
Alfie, have you thought about getting a perm?
And on that note, Lindsay's dying for wine. So we'll pause it there. We'll be back with a top up just in a minute.
Oh, we are pausing?
Yeah, we are. You want to.
Okay, cool.
At Sleep Outfitters Outlet, great sleep is a big deal. Save 40 to 60% every day on every Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Queens as low as $249. Customer exchanges, closeouts, and floor samples. Inventory changes daily, so come in for your dream deal today. With no credit needed financing, expert advice, and up to 60% off retail, it's never been easier to get the sleep and savings you deserve. Go to sleepoutfittersoutlet.com for financing details and to find a store near you.
Right, we are back with a nice, cool glass of Prosecco.
Yes.
No Asti this week.
Thank God.
Or ever again.
No, definitely not. Or Lamborghini.
Disgusting, wasn't it?
So we're on to Monday. What's happening on Monday?
Oh, can we talk about Jordan cutting a sausage in half to fry it first?
Oh, what? Go on.
Just odd behaviour, no?
My mum does that too.
Really?
Yeah, I hate it.
Really?
I hate it. Do you know why?
Why?
It makes the sausage not as enjoyable
Dry,
to eat.
no?
It's not as juicy. Like when you have a sausage sandwich, it's like proper stacked. It's nice. When it's all halves, it's like.
I think it's okay to cook it and then cut it in half for a sandwich.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it can like roll out of the bread or like break the bread.
I never cut it.
What, you're sticking a whole sausage in there?
Yeah.
You heathen.
I hate half sausages.
I think cutting it in half makes sense because it's more easy to eat, but easier to eat. But cutting it in half to fry it, that's animal behaviour.
I just said to Gaz, let's keep this shit moving. Now he's just stopping to talk about sausage
sandwiches. Got to talk about sausages. Really relevant to the week. Pivotal moment. Jenkins' storyline him. Has he realised it's bad for him to be an enemy of Trish? Was he being nice?
Yeah, he was trying to truce with Trish. Trish was in a Trish was in a shower
Even
cap.
Trish, mate.
Yes, and she said she's happy to be civil.
Oh, he was like coming over, going, "Oh, come on, let's make amends now." She wasn't having it, was she?
She's happy to be civil, but she doesn't want to do fake community.
Yeah, she said she doesn't trust it because, like, too many times in the past, like people have continued to talk about her after trying to make up, right?
Oh, it's true. They all do talk about her constantly.
She said, I don't want to be included if I'm going to be talked about when I'm not around. I've got my tattoo of the week.
I've got a tattoo of the week for you later on, so you're going to have two.
Not sad vibes only today, said Matty.
Oh, was that when Matty was sitting in the sun? Trying to soak up the sunshine?
Sad vibes only. Mm-hmm. Olivia says, at the point where you can't avoid people. Is it ever at a point where you can avoid people in the Big Brother house?
Not
I guess
really.
When you're 16 and then maybe. Trish has a problem with her and she doesn't care. Well, yeah, Olivia was quite kind of on the warpath at the start of the week and she really turned around by the end.
Aggressive, some might say.
Some might.
Why have I written Trish's eyebrows? Oh, I think they look good. Trish's makeup is really good.
I really liked her electric blue eyeliner.
Yeah, and her red lips. She had like a dark outline and red. I want to try and do that tomorrow, like a dark lip liner. It looks really good. But I don't know how to blend, so I don't know if I could do that. But I'll
put
try.
One on top of the other, see how it goes.
Yeah.
Try and end up looking like a cartoon.
Well, that might be good too. We found out here Tom is a butcher, which made me like him even less.
Knowing that since the start.
Have we?
Yeah, whether he's the butcher doesn't like to touch raw meat. He's mentioned that several times.
Matty said, "Do you not feel bad cutting up animals all day?" And Tom said, "You should be able to see the face of the animal as it's about to die." This is a bit dark, isn't it?
Who said that?
Tom, I think. Like people aren't aware of what they eat, so like at least I know. At least I kill the animal, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
He doesn't kill it. He just cuts it up.
Well, it's gross.
It's the abattoir that kills it, as was mentioned.
Mm.
He said if you're willing to understand where it comes from, you don't really have a right to bash vegans. What?
Yeah, who is? No one is bashing.
Oh, if you're
vegans.
not willing to understand, I suppose.
Yeah.
Tom, ironically, I thought Tom said that it was a mutual respect thing at the end of the day. He didn't seem to be having much mutual respect for Trish, did he?
No, and also he's not having much mutual respect for those animals he's killing either. So fuck you, Tom.
He's not killing the animals. He's butchering the animals.
It doesn't matter. Only a sicko would do that job, in my opinion.
Do you eat meat?
Yeah.
So you're thankful that someone does that job?
No, I'd rather that no one did that job. I'd rather meat wasn't even on sale.
You buy the meat.
I do. I am a hypocrite about it, but I do think
so. As Matty says, if you're not willing to understand where it comes from, you don't have the right to bash the vegans.
I just think in 50 years' time, we'll look back at people who ate meat and think, oh my God, that was like child abuse. That was like barbaric.
Isn't this the same conversation we had last week about lobsters?
Yeah, I do say this shit constantly. I
eat a lobster
actually said
every
this shit to someone who I met yesterday, so I was saying the exact same thing. Stop saying the same thing over and over again. I do think it's barbaric, though. It's disgusting.
Did I say on the podcast last week or whenever that I've started to eat less meat?
Mm.
Did you know that?
Good.
I'm more of a veggie first kind of eater these days.
Are you veggie flexible?
Flexitarian.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I was thinking of like office flexible when you're like half at the office and half at home.
I'm doing flexi eating.
That's good.
Like, I used to be dedicated. I think I might have said this, did I? I used to be dedicated to eating meat most meals. But
dedicated to
I was. I felt like it wasn't really like going to sustain me if I
Yeah.
didn't. But I've learned that actually it can. And it will.
I try, thanks Arissa, I try to mainly just eat chicken because I don't feel as bad about chickens. I feel more bad about cows.
Yeah, chickens haven't got feelings.
They're just a bit stupid, aren't they? But a pig I feel more guilty about, although sausage tastes the best. That's the worst part. Why do they
cut in half.
taste so good? Anyway, moving on.
Sorry, I do want to just mention a point that Trish said before when she was talking about the other group. She said they're finding things that align your thoughts with your and biases. They're like looking for these things that align your thoughts and biases.
And then they're seeing it. Confirmation bias, that's called.
Yeah.
Jordan was saying something about liking clover margarine over Lurpak. No, that's not a good choice right there. Clover margarine is disgusting. If you can have any margarine, have Flora. Well, I have started eating Lurpak butter recently and it is actually nice and spreads very easily. Although it's very expensive now.
Butter mixed with vegetable oil, that's why, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know.
Is it in a tub or in a block?
It's in a tub, yeah.
Yeah.
But clover margarine is disgusting. Do you fuck with margarine or are you more of a butter guy?
Butter, 100%. But do you know what's been happening to my butter lately?
I dread to think.
So I got up the other day and I was hungry in the middle of the night. And there was an old baguette that Dan had made. It was hard as old boots. But I was so starving. So I just like got the butter on and I was like, oh, this butter tastes like blue cheese.
Oh, no!
And I continued to eat it and I was thinking, oh, maybe the bread's like gone a bit mouldy.
Yeah.
They'll be fine. So I was like, putting the butter on, and I was like, hang on a minute, it must be the butter because why else would it taste like? So I googled like my butter tastes like blue cheese.
Is it mould?
It's just like when butter goes off, it has this like blue cheese flavour, which is like mould.
Oh no, I'm gonna be sick.
But it's not mouldy.
Disgusting.
But weirdly, we get through a lot of butter in this house. We have it in a butter dish on the side. Because that's the only way you can spread it, right? Yeah. And it's supposed to keep. But it's gone off, like, in close succession twice. And I'm not sure why.
I can tell you why, because your house is 25 degrees. That's fucking why.
The kitchen's not, though. Well, maybe it is.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, because I normally have butter on the side, and it doesn't normally go off, because it's... You
real
eat
butter,
it
just pure
quick
butter.
enough, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, lately, then I started having
the butter chat.
I said don't go off on a tangent. Now I'm like, never mind about the butter. Moving on. I've got more to say about it. No, well, when it was summery, it was too hot to have the butter on the side because it just turns to liquid, doesn't it?
Oh.
So that's when I got into.
God, your kitchen must be hot.
Yeah, so that's when I got into Lurpak. And now I'm like,
expensive habit.
Now I'm like, ooh, I like the Lurpak. I might stick with this.
Who wants the Lurpak? No, Jordan prefers the
Clover.
Clover.
That's
I'm surprised they can afford the Lurpak on the Big Brother House budget.
But then we heard Jordan talking tonight about he likes chicken nugget.
Oh, they're fabulous.
Yeah, he likes turkey dinosaurs. He likes smiley faces.
He's got probably an eating disorder.
Yeah, he's like me because I heard they were talking about food on the live feed, and he went, "Oh no, I'm not a foodie." And I thought that's like me. I'm not a foodie means I just eat chicken nuggets.
That's why Henry and him were never meant to be.
No.
Weren't you? You did sit there and eat the lobster thermidor and chips with Henry.
Oh, yeah. He probably spat it out afterwards into a bin. That's what I used to do when I was a kid. We never had lobster thermidor, but...
I think not.
Oh, the next thing I've written is Jenkin is now buttering up Yinrin.
Is he?
But more butter talk.
Butter! Jordan and Henry's new nickname for Jenkins is Jinkies. Do you like that?
Yeah,
Saying that Jinkies judged them for being a bit la-di-da. But now he doesn't want to use clover instead of Lurpak. There you go, it's him.
We've gone from...
It's Jenkin that prefers the Lurpak to the clover.
Of course he fucking does. He's got more calories in it. I feel you, Jenkin. Then Jenkins said, I'm going to go and change my boxers. What happened? Did he shit himself?
No, I'll tell you what that was. He was talking to Yinrun. It's transparent that he's making a false effort with Yinrun, I've written.
Yeah.
And he broke the conversation with, anyway, I'm going to go change my boxers. Just any excuse to get the hell away from Yinrun.
Who changes their boxers in the middle of the day?
Well... Must have had a little accident.
Oh, he's always talking about skid marks and farting. It's just gross. So then we have the task.
Return of an iconic task.
Yeah, where had we seen this before?
Big Brother 11.
And Big Brother Australia did it as well.
Did they?
I think so, yeah. I remember Danny Hayes trying to get in that block of ice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
God, I don't. Really? I just remember Corin trying to get... was it like knickers out of the ice?
I don't know.
Why were there knickers in the ice? It's cold as ice.
She was annoying.
Well, this task was for £1,000 cash, and inside the blocks were keys.
And you had to use... What could you use? Your mouth?
Anything. But
fingers. But you can't...
Key part was you can't pick it up.
The key part.
And you have to stand behind your plinth, I think.
Ooh. Get behind the plinth. Some people had some good techniques. Some of it was quite sexual, I thought.
Not slurping. Everyone was really going at it. She was making good progress, but then she picked up her block and turned it around.
Yeah.
I think that
Rule breaker.
I think perhaps she didn't catch the rules, don't you?
No, she must have not.
That's a bit unfair, really. And she was definitely making the best headway. Then there was a conversation of, did Big Brother ask this, or was this just conversation that came up about the coldest thing you've done?
Oh, yeah. Henry said he gives cheap wine to people who come round, but they won't apprate the good stuff.
You'd never do such a thing, would you, to me?
I think that's...
I'd bring the cheap wine around.
I'm not a cheapskate like you are. I fork out for stuff. No, actually,
you're right. You don't mind a bit of debt.
No, I think me and you are both quite spendthrifts, to be honest, slightly.
Oh, yeah, I hate wasted money.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You sound like a right old Scrooge.
You hate wasting money. No, I said money. I said we're spendthrifts. That's wasting money.
Oh, no, I'm not.
No?
No. I hate paying more than I need to pay for something.
Well, yeah, everyone hates paying more than they need to pay, but you're not shy to spend a bit of money. Oh, actually, you do the Uber vouchers.
I save my money where I can.
Yeah. Oh, I do too, but I'm not going to.
I know what you're saying about me.
Like, I'm not going to sit counting pennies. Let's put it that way.
If there's like a nice something, I don't mind spending on it. Yeah.
Yeah, me and you both spunk a bit of money on trainers, shit like that.
Yeah, but trainers are different. Like, there's no limit when it comes to the trainers.
Well, I disagree with that. 80 quid's my limit.
Did you send those ones back?
No, I kept them. I've had compliments
80
on
quid,
them since. 85 quid, yeah.
See, that's not bad for
That's
trainers.
a lot. That's a lot for me. I don't normally spend that sort of money. Anyway.
120 on my last ones.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Trish mentioned nominating Jenkin as a cold thing she'd done, and Jenkin was
on
like...
his birthday.
Oh.
I think nominating someone on their birthday is pretty up there.
Yeah. And he was like, oh, it's too soon.
Oh, she's thick. Jordan said it was ignoring Henry. A bit too soon for that as well. I said we got 6 liquors and 3 rubbers.
Yeah, some people were like fingering
they
it.
had
sort of
been given some sort of mittens or gloves.
Yeah. Some people were like...
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit much.
Get me on.
Yeah, get me aroused.
Trish and Jordan were disqualified for failing to stand behind their plinths.
Yeah, Jordan's like, oh, I can't be bothered to do this. I was like, there's literally nothing else to do. You might as well do it, and you could win £1,000 to spend on chicken nuggets.
Tom was suddenly willing to rub an ice block for £1,000. She was poo-pooing the 100k. Oh, it's not much. It's nothing in the scheme of things. I just want to go see Paul now.
Could only buy 3 Freddos for that.
I just want to go and see Paul now. All right, off you go.
God, people really like Paul, don't they? He's the new Cappy.
Can't wait to see Paul again.
Crazy.
Back door's there. Off you go, mate.
Yeah, see you later. Fire exit.
Get yourself a Freddo on the way home. why you still can.
The tongues are waggling around the house, I think Jordan said about the people licking the ice.
And the ice blocks.
Waggling. I like that. Not wagging, waggling.
Jordan said Chanel has mastered the art of sleeping with her eyes open. It must be, I don't know. Is it? Basically, she's vacant behind the eyes.
Oh.
Now Jordan is ignoring Matty.
Yeah, for God's sake.
He's just so emotionally immature. Henry won that key. I've written better than any of those fuckers, apart from Noki. But it was like Chanel, Tom. It was like all the baddies left, wasn't it? Olivia, all the fouls.
He's got the key. He's got the secret.
What did you think? Plenty of people were saying Henry doesn't need the money.
I don't think it wasn't a great look for Henry to be wandering around the house clutching that money so
I loved
tightly.
It. I thought great. Where is that money now? I haven't seen him walking around with it.
I want someone to steal it off him. He was saying he's never worked so hard for $1,000 in his life. Then he said this rather tone-deaf statement: the cost of living crisis is affecting everybody equally.
Yeah, the rent isn't cheap in Kensington.
Is the cost of living crisis affecting everybody equally, Gaz?
Well, I doubt it.
No.
But I think that maybe, people who've got mortgages are probably all affected in some way.
But it's not affecting people who are rich as much as it's affecting people who can't afford to feed their children.
Wouldn't have
to go
thought
to food
so.
banks.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought so.
I can tell you 100% it is not.
But has anyone got any business to tell Henry that he doesn't deserve that money, doesn't need that
money?
No,
he won that money fair and square.
And does anyone actually know how much money Henry's got?
What is it, food writer?
Yeah.
Sounds like a decent gig.
Yeah, but it also sounds like freelance as hell to me.
Also, I don't think his sister and mum actually look like they're that posh to me.
Well, lots of people have been saying that. But
so am I.
His sister said that she lives in different places, like Birmingham and... Was it Birmingham? No,
Birmingham?
Derby.
Well, that ain't posh.
No, Derby and somewhere else in London. She said that she sort of like assimilates the accents, which is why she doesn't have a similar accent to Henry. But she also said on Twitter that her boarding school was more like St. Trinian's.
Right.
Which I think means a bit wild. I haven't seen St. Trinian's, have you? It's got Russell Brand in it, hasn't it? One to watch.
Cancelled.
So yeah, I think they both went to boarding school. But that's not to say that Henry, has loads of money of his own. He might have a wealthy family, but...
Moving on. Jordan...
he was going to spunk it potentially on a night in a hotel in Claridge's. But he did also say he might have a night with the housemates and put a bar tab up. Do you think?
Well, I mean, he might do.
I was just annoyed because people were saying Henry doesn't need that money. You don't know, and they were saying like, oh, he's not going to share it either.
Yeah.
Do you think Tom was going to share it? Do you think anyone else was going to share it with the others?
No,
of course not. They're all selfish.
Right, stop sticking up for Henry.
I know. I like Henry.
I like Henry too.
I will stick up for Henry.
All right,
he just needs to not remind me as a Tory.
I know, that's the main issue with him. Jordan's repressed act is wearing thin. He said, it's not me, it's you. And I've said...
that's because Matty was unwillingly forcing him through, like, a therapy session, wasn't he?
But hold on, isn't it normally, it's not you, it's me? He said, it's not me, it's you.
There you go,
That's the wrong way round. Ziggy wouldn't rubber stamp that one.
No, he said it's the old, it's me, not you bullshit, he said. It's me, not you bullshit.
Maybe I just wrote it down wrong then. Look, they're zooming in on Matty's teddy bear on the live feed.
Matty said that Jordan was using unhealthy coping mechanisms. Is he a therapist? He's not, is he?
He's a doctor. Henry was having a bath, smiling at his suitcase of money.
Proof that money does make you happy.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to have a bath with £1,000 sitting on the side?
Yeah, why not?
Right?
You wouldn't want to get it in there, though.
It's waterproof. Why not?
That's
Plastic
true.
notes, isn't it?
That's true.
Chanel was pretending that she doesn't know Yinrun is trying to say Llandudno. Did you notice this?
Yeah,
Do you believe her?
My dad is from Llandudno.
Isn't it Llandudno?
Llandudno, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
Did you know?
I do know about these Welsh people, unfucking fortunately.
Do you think it's ridiculous that Chanel failed to identify where the town that Yinrun was talking about, given that most of us did when we don't even live in Wales?
Yeah, because it's North Wales. Like that.
Yeah, didn't she try and say, oh, well, I don't know North? But that's Llandudno is a big deal, no?
Does she not know Sensilio Go Go Go, that one that ends like that? You know, the one that has the longest name ever. Yeah.
We all know that.
Exactly.
But we only know Go Go Go.
Yeah. I know Sansilio, go, go, go. My dad knows the whole thing. See, this is...
Sansilio sounds like somewhere you go on holiday in Italy.
You fucking wish you were on holiday in Italy when you're on holiday in Wales, I can tell you.
Yinrun then moved on to the Shetland Isles then, which Olivia was talking about, and Yinrun asked the poignant question, do they have Asda there?
It's important to know these things.
Alfie checked, there is no Asda there.
No, really? I've got your tattoo of the week here.
Oh.
Trish saying, some people are dedicated to their misjudgment of me.
Oh God, that's quite a serious tattoo.
Yeah, I thought like around here maybe.
On
some
the
people
pool,
are dedicated,
the pool collar.
Yeah, to the misjudgment of me. It sounds like,
God.
could be in a rap song or something, couldn't it?
That's deep though.
Yeah, she's right though.
Yeah.
That's why it's your tattoo of the week, because it's deep.
All right. Okay. God.
Trish is tired of being perceived as aggressive.
Why should I have to keep explaining who I am? BB was questioning Trish on nominating Jenkin. There you go. They are probing now. You've got what you wished
She said she was upset about putting Jenkin out. Well, fuck that.
She was crying. She said she didn't want to have to nominate him on his birthday and give him a bad time. It's a special day. Didn't she say she already knew that he hated her?
Yeah, I think so. I said I can't believe she cares. I couldn't. I was shocked. I'd be like, fuck him.
It's a shitty thing to have to do, but she was almost like given no choice in a way, I suppose. Tom was continuing the character assassination narrative against Trish. I'm a bit wary of her. I don't want to be labelled. What? I don't want to be labelled like she does. Is that what he said?
What I've got. He said it's safer to keep my distance from her.
To not be labelled.
Yeah.
Right?
Like as if she's a bomb about to go off. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that is how he thinks of her.
Stupid. Oh, just before that, now I'm delaying this.
Go on.
Henry said he speaks to his mum every day and his mum does his washing for him. That is a bit sad. Grown men who get their mum to do their washing for them, I do look down on that.
He's just a boy.
He's not a boy, he's 25.
He's just a young boy. He's just a young lad.
He looks like a little schoolboy sucking a lollipop. He should be in his school uniform.
Didn't he say that his mum's like really happy about it? She's like, yep.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Do you think
wonderful.
People who speak to their
wonderful, darling.
People who speak to their mum every day, speak to their dad every day, it's like, come on, grow up. It's just, I just think it's stupid. But anyway, that's probably just me. Then they had this Jenga thing, where they had to do dares.
Tower of Dares.
Did you like that?
The dares were a bit shit, weren't they? Ketchup in your mouth.
Oh, well, I wouldn't like that.
What else was there?
Jenkin, someone had to do star jumps, and Jenkin said, "Thank fuck, I didn't get that."
You've got a little soft spot for Jenkin now, haven't you?
I did actually feel slightly bad about voting Jenkin out.
Jinky fangirl. Jinkies.
And then what did Henry dress up as? And then he was getting chased by Jordan.
This is because Henry knocked over the tower, and the housemates had to decide his dare.
Okay.
So they basically picked out bits of everyone's clothes.
Oh, that was it.
And made him dress up in them.
I quite liked his outfit they put him in.
I would not want to go anywhere near that bunny hat of Matty's, would you?
Oh,
but that's rancid. Yeah, but it's been all around the communes.
And the open relationship. And the dark room. Oh, God. Crusty as fuck.
Shame the open relationship.
No, I don't. I've got more to say on that later.
Didn't they steal Henry's money and like throw it around a little bit in the bedroom? Is that okay?
Oh, well.
Yinrun doesn't know how to respond to Jenkin, there you go, telling her he loves her. Anyway, I've tried, she said, about trying to like talk to him. I thought that was nice to see that. I thought that was a bit of Trish's influence there. Like, you know, you've tried now.
Yeah.
And it's not really being reciprocated. So we've done all you can.
Yeah. Move on.
Matty and Noki are praising Trish's honesty. Anything on that?
No, I've got Matty and Noki respect Trish's honesty.
There you go.
Good for them.
Noki always talks like she's doing a presentation. That's one of my tweets from today.
She does.
She's just very...
There's nothing there, is there?
Too measured.
Surface.
What makes Noki tick?
I was saying to you, like, if she has sex, I bet she goes and combs her hair afterward and touches up her lipstick, and she probably puts her makeup on before her boyfriend would get up in the morning. It's like Stepford wife-esque almost. It's we want to see her let her hair down.
Well,
and
actually,
just relax.
I tweeted this week. It was nice to see Noki looking a bit rough.
Oh yeah,
in the morning.
She still looked fucking great.
Yeah, but she was less made up, and I just want to see a bit more of the real Noki.
I mean, when you see Noki sitting next to Chanel, it's like fucking hell. No wonder Chanel fucking hates her. I mean, it's like fucking night and day, literally. It's just not good at all. No offence to Chanel.
I feel like when I tweet things that are slightly negative on Noki, people don't really like it, and it's not like I dislike Noki. I just want to understand her a bit more.
She's like someone you'll never get to the bottom of.
I guess some people, that is the personality though.
Yeah,
is it?
It's like when. Oh no!
What?
I was thinking it's something on Big Brother, but it was on Real Housewives. Someone's obsessed with like someone like never giving up information about themselves, but sometimes I don't think there's any information to give. Like that's all there is, just the surface level, and there's nothing more to it.
What do we want from Noki that we're not getting?
I don't know.
Sense of humour.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever get that. I don't know. She ain't gonna win it though. That's for sure.
Unfortunately for you.
Face-to-face noms I've written next, so I made that shit up.
Well, no, you didn't, because we were promised face-to-face noms.
So where did they go? What happened?
Big Brother changed the
why?
The plan.
For why?
Well, I think in relation to the rule break.
Right.
But I don't really know why, because everyone's still nominated.
I think they were trying to protect Trish, maybe, because they knew she'd go up, but she went up anyway.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Firestarter is always a good way to start the day, I think, don't you?
Yeah, although it does get my nose.
Hey. I like that bit.
I prefer you're no good for me. I don't need nobody. No, that one.
Is that Prodigy song?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
They sound very different, don't they?
Yeah,
in
that's
tone?
a great Prodigy song. Prodigy. I struggle with that word. Is it prodigy or prodigy?
Wait, I think I'm on the wrong day, because I've said that Noki's talking about not being chosen to see her sister.
Shopping task.
What day of the week is it? Tuesday?
Yeah. This is the sister one, though. This is
the family one.
Yeah.
Okay, I jumped. It's not Firestarter yet. Sorry.
God, get it right.
God, I was trying to get us through a bit quicker. Jumping a whole day.
I'm going to get us through it quicker. So there's been security breaches by friends and family into the BB mainframe.
We've seen that mainframe before.
Yeah.
Had the old BB Australia
I
housemates in there.
I appreciate that tweet of yours, even though it got no likes whatsoever.
Did it not?
Well,
not
many.
Surprised.
Not many. Yeah, these crossover tweets, they're so good, but they just hit such a small amount of the audience that you can't...
Yeah, what's it when the bit crosses over?
Yeah, the Venn diagram.
Yeah, is that the Venn diagram?
Yeah, you need like... The people,
intersection.
You need people to actually see that tweet, and then for the people to see the tweet to be the people who understand the tweet. That's some deep shit
Small,
right there.
Like an ant. We are ants.
So they had to go in pairs into the security.
Jordan's still hugging up to Henry
now.
now.
Henry's lap in the eye. So they had to go in pairs into the security office or whatever it is. And
I liked the
security
setup, did you?
Yeah, I liked the outfits and everything. And I liked the fact they had to choose between...
A bit of jeopardy,
Big Brother had sort of picked the pairs quite cleverly.
They were sort of clashing interests, weren't they? Yeah. In a way, mostly.
It was good. It was clever the way they've done it. Jordan was like, "Oh, please eject my mother. I don't want to see anyone that I
like
know."
that. You'd be like that, wouldn't you? You would. Don't let any of my family in here. Absolutely.
Well, it depends which ones.
But you wouldn't know, in which case you'd probably just blanket, rule it out.
God, imagine that. Trish was concerned that her boyfriend might have to travel because he's got autism. Not Trish.
Trish, because I didn't know Trish had a boyfriend. Yin run.
Never mind. I don't know why I put Trish there. Yeah, I think she was talking to Trish about it.
Probably. Trish, is this where Trish said you don't always have to think about everyone else?
Yeah, like if he wants to come, he'll come. It's up to him to make that decision.
Wait, when you're sad, maybe that's something else I'm talking about. Oh, that was the Noki, I think, actually. Go on.
Noki and Chanel's dad were the first.
Noki and Chanel's dad?
Noki's dad and
Chanel's
dad. Hold on.
Noki's sister.
What the fuck?
Versus Chanel's dad.
Noki's sister versus Chanel's dad. And Jordan and Jenkin had to pick between the two. And let me guess who they're going to pick. Oh, Noki's very strong. She can cope with not seeing it. This is bullshit right here.
Yeah.
Tiring, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can see you're getting tired just thinking about it.
You actually want in. I saw that clip because the preview clip was Chanel's dad walking in, but I didn't have any context, and I was like, is that her partner or is that her dad?
Ouch.
It turned out it was her dad.
They had to pick Chanel because she's horrible, and Noki will take it on the chin.
Well, no, Chanel really needs it, apparently.
Yeah.
I thought Jordan
pussied out.
Well, apparently he's got this friendship with Chanel, but I thought he didn't really... I was surprised that it sort of like went so easily in the favour of Chanel.
Yeah, because no one likes Noki, that's why. Jordan just said on the live feed, the viewership is the whole of the country, not just London. He's saying the exact same shit we just said. The whole world.
Goodness me. I think Noki walked halfway up there and then turned back. I don't know what that is. Anyway, who's next? Jordan and Jenkin were on the security desk, and the intruders were... Oh no, that is the same one.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, what's the next one?
Jordan's
cousin. Go on.
Hold on, who said this? Going forward, cheer up. What's that?
Oh, Jenkin's mum.
Oh.
That's later.
Oh.
Jordan's cousin versus Harriet, Henry's sister. We know Harriet, don't we? Mm-hmm. Go on.
I got it. Noki cried when they found out she hadn't seen her sister and she ran off because she didn't want the others to see her crying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Trish ran after her and was like...
That's what she said, you don't need to be apologetic for other people's... Yeah. Got it. You don't have to think about everyone else when you're sad. There you go.
Yeah.
That was a bit of real side of Noki, actually.
It was, actually.
But she doesn't want to let that slip.
No.
It's a shame.
But she should, because it would humanise her more. Olivia and Matty were the security guards for the next thing. And they had to choose between Jordan's cousin and Henry's sister. So that was easy because Jordan said he didn't want to see anyone.
Oh, yeah. Good
Jordan's
point.
cousin looked like, I don't know, like he wasn't related to Jordan. Like he was a different ethnicity to Jordan. Which I suppose...
that's entirely possible.
Oh, yeah, that's stupid.
Only he's an uncle's.
Yeah, never mind. That's a stupid thing to say.
Yeah. He was on... they spoiled it because he was on Late and Live the night before.
Yeah.
And I knew that he didn't get in, so... I also then, therefore, knew who was going to get picked on this one.
This is why I don't watch Late and Live. I don't fuck with the spoilers.
I did really expect Harriet to say something about Jordan, but...
Oh, Henry's sister.
Perhaps that was just what I was hoping for. I wonder if Big Brother said, don't say anything about it. I'd like to know, actually. We could ask her ourselves. Tom said that she's fit about Henry's sister. In fact, a lot of people had that to say about Henry's sister. She got a lot of compliments on Twitter. Henry can't believe that his grandparents are watching. Jordan is hugging Henry and said, love wins. I just thought that doesn't make any sense.
Why have I got this? Jordan said Trish is hysterical. Fuck off. What was that about? Because this isn't even Trish's bit here.
No, he's not talking about Trish. He's talking about Yinrun. For some reason today you've got Trish and Yinrun upset.
That's strange because they couldn't really be more different.
Jordan and Trish on Yinrun are getting overly emotional over other people's family coming in. So as soon as Chanel's dad came in, she broke.
Okay,
and they said basically between them they agreed that she was maybe like stealing the
thunder
focus
a bit. Yeah. She was a little bit.
People are not going to be a fan of that in here. Anything can be easily misconstrued. I think that's probably what Jordan said.
Someone just said Chanel was the winner of this show on the live feed.
Jenkin, no doubt.
No, it's still
really that's Yinrun. Trust me.
Jordan and Henry, I think. Perhaps it was Jordan. God, Jesus Christ.
Yinrun and Noki as security, and the intruders were Jenkin's mum and Tom's best friend. I mean, who's going to pick a best friend over a mum?
Yeah, come on.
That wasn't much of an equal match, was it? Could have at least got Tom's, I don't know, blood relative.
Yeah.
I don't know if Tom has a mum, but, you know, would have been good to have
undoubtedly, he does have a mum at some point.
Not necessarily alive.
No, well, that's true. Oh, God, that's a good dark turn.
Well, I haven't heard him mention her or anyone, really.
Oh, all he mentions is his boys and Paul. I'm surprised they didn't send Paul in for him.
He'd been so upset. Yeah, they should have done that. That'd been quite fun. You got to stop wearing that green hoodie, said Jenkin's mum. You got to come out of your shell a bit more. She's Irish now. Where's that big funny guy that we know? You've not got much longer in here, and you've got to make the most, babes, haven't you? Haven't you?
She was basically like, up your game, boyo, wasn't she?
Yeah. And I've put, guarantee Jenkins still won't have a conversation with Yinrun even after she's been a part of choosing his mum to come in.
Yeah, that's true. Next up, Trish and Chanel had to choose between Matty's boyfriend and Yinrun's boyfriend, but Matty's boyfriend was only on video. And still, Chanel, why was Chanel digging her heels and going, let's give it to Matty? That was pissing me off. Oh, it makes more
yeah.
sense now because we know Chanel's quite friendly with Matty.
Yeah.
But still, like, when one's an actual person and one's a video, there's no choice there as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, this was what gave us a hysterical reaction from Matty. You enjoyed that, didn't you? You said it's the funniest thing he's done.
Don't you think that was good?
Oh, it was
fucking...
It was a bit cringeworthy.
It was fucking hilarious.
Thing is, I thought it was ridiculous, but then I sort of realised he'd assumed the boyfriend had come from America.
Yeah.
But at the same time...
I'm fine. Well, mate, you're not fine. You're being a right fool of yourself. So, yeah, but don't you think Chanel was kind of being horrible, going like, yeah, let's choose Matty's boyfriend over you? She was like really digging her heels in as well.
Didn't... Actually, the interesting thing was that... didn't Trish suggest, okay, we'll decide this with rock, paper, scissors? Lost it.
Second rock, paper and scissors mention of the week.
Yeah. Lost it.
And then Chanel was like...
Oh, I don't know now.
Yeah.
And then Trish sort of like very strategically manoeuvred her away from it. I was like, to be fair, Trish has got game.
Fuck rock, paper, scissors. Like, one person's there, one person isn't there. That's it. Anyway, Yunman's boyfriend came in. You've been a bit anti-Yunman's boyfriend. He seemed quite nice in person, didn't he? Have you warmed to him?
Yes, I have. I think perhaps the character I'd created is not
Is it
accurate.
because you didn't know he was autistic?
And
you thought he was just a bit pushy, but he's actually quite sweet.
My impression was that I felt this is someone who had said to his foreign girlfriend, who has no idea how vicious Big Brother could be, here, let's go on this show because you'll win us the money.
Right.
You know, like rubbing the hands together, quite manipulative. But I actually don't think that's the dynamic, and I probably got it wrong, so I take that back.
Oh, Gaz got something wrong, shocker.
This is an apology. I would like to say I'm very sorry, Luke. Is it Luke?
I have no idea.
I think it's Luke.
Right.
Yeah, I take that back. And it did... what I liked about... Trish obviously knew that he is autistic and that it would be a big deal.
Yeah.
But she didn't actually want to use that as an argument to leverage Chanel to coming around to it.
She's got more class than that, that's why.
But most people wouldn't be that sensitive to it. And I thought that's really nice that she's like maintaining that level of privacy. Yeah, because it's kind of private, isn't it? Yeah, on national TV. And now two nobodies like us are talking about it on the podcast. To
be fair, Yinwen talked about it first. Matty's boyfriend...
But in confidence.
Matty's boyfriend...
Looks exactly like Matty.
He was hot.
Was he?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the video. I've just seen a still.
He looked
good. I thought
good.
it looked exactly the same.
He looked good.
Those moustache people was not for me.
I must say, but they're everywhere. That's the annoying part. So yeah, Yunman's boyfriend came in. She was crying. Blah blah blah. No, what happened?
Thing is, like, this was.
Oh yeah.
This whole task, it was like the emotional aspect. But what I like about the family coming in, because we've seen the great moments of Casey Batchelor's mum, is when someone comes in and
lest we forget Jack and Joe
twist some shit up. What did they ask her? Are we being funny for real?
No. That just became folklore. They said, "How are we coming across?" They did say, "How are we coming across?"
Folklore.
Are we coming across funny? Basically,
she didn't have anything to shake it up, did she?
No,
not like in the way of Casey Batchelor. Not he's mugging you off, darling.
No,
I just thought that there would be more fallout from it, and there kind of wasn't.
No,
just
there
a
wasn't.
There was just a lot of crying.
The only fallout was them going, taking Matty out to the garden, being like, "It was your boyfriend." That was so good. If Matty gave us nothing else, he gave us that, and that was fucking great. That's a gift forever.
You know what I will say? I felt that Yinrun interacted a bit too much with her boyfriend.
Oh dear.
Because she had her hand behind her back on the glass.
Titanic, wasn't it?
And she also was kind of like smiling and looking in the mirror. And the task was to not engage with the intruders. That's
a bit naughty.
I'm quite a stickler for the rules. I'm quite a stickler for the rules. But they've still passed the task.
She has no respect for those rules whatsoever.
Absolutely reckless.
God, she's a rebel.
She had a bit of wailing, didn't she?
Yeah.
As well.
Oh, God, yeah.
She also did the whole going up to the door and crying.
Tully style.
Yeah. Also a bit reminded me of a Doctor Who reference where someone gets put in a different dimension. Rose Tyler.
Get
the fans will know that.
I know who Rose is. Isn't she the assistant?
Yeah, she got split and they were like on two sides of the wall. I think that was what Ian Ron was going for.
Billie Piper or...
Yeah, Billie Piper.
Yeah, she's a good one.
Yeah, one of the best. The best, if anything.
So next we had Trish's sister versus Olivia's sister, and it was Tom and who?
Henry.
Had to decide. Okay. Tom, the little snake, goes, I know Trish has got a very strong network around her, i.e. Trish doesn't get to see her sister. I thought, you transparent little fuckhead.
Well, how did you feel about Henry failing to back Trish?
Standard. Jordan never sticks up for Trish. Henry never sticks up for Trish. It does piss me off.
As well, to be fair. I don't think Yimran's got the minerals.
She ain't. Yimran, I allow it because she's just... Yimran can barely stick up for herself.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Henry and Jordan, I actually do think there is something slightly... Not racist, because it sounds harsh, but something slightly prejudiced about Henry and Jordan in relation to Trish, even though Trish is so close to them. Like some unconscious
that was addressed on the podcast
barrier.
As well.
Yeah. What podcast? Oh, yeah.
The in-show podcast, not this one.
Yeah, I was going to say. I'm addressing it right now on the podcast.
It seems easy, said Henry about being security. You just eject people. It is. Power trip. Trish is stronger, Tom thinks. Olivia's sister is lying to her that she's an icon. Oops. He's also quite bitter about Olivia at this point, I think. Trish said, I respect both of your decisions. I may not like it, but I respect it.
Trish took it very well.
She did.
And then all the others, the foul four, were like, oh, God, I can't believe she took it so well. Can't believe she wasn't aggressive. Can't believe she didn't blow up.
Yeah.
Can't believe she didn't, trash a house and, kill us all. Shut up. Idiots.
Chanel was moaning about Noki thinking friendship came into the decision to not let her sister in. Oh, yeah, there was a bit of tension there, wasn't there? Over Noki's sister not being chosen over Chanel's dad.
Yeah. Shut up, you got what you wanted. Now stop slagging other people off. Olivia said, I'm glad Trish wasn't hostile. Hostile? That's another...
Microaggression.
Fuck off.
I felt awkward. Matty thought that Luke, aka Yinran's boyfriend, was his own boyfriend at
first
when he walked in. Dear me.
Imagine that. Oh, yeah, that's why he sort of went, oh, I think he did when the boyfriend walked in. He sort of went,
oh, did he?
Yeah, sort of like that. How embarrassing. Chanel and Tom will forgive but won't forget. Oh, God, please.
Jenkin won't stop going on about how strong Trish is. Tom said, I think we've been wrong.
Oh, yeah, they all started to sort of change their minds slightly,
what do you think about this? What happened for this to turn?
Ted had a word in their ears.
Possibly. Do you know why I think this?
Go on.
So, not Yinran's friend, Trish, I've got them mixed up the wrong way around. Trish's friend that goes on Late and Live, who's a really good advocate for Trish. She tweeted about how she's been in touch with the welfare team.
Oh, really?
About how Trish is being treated and how it's not being addressed.
Oh, at least Trish's got one friend sticking up for her.
And then the next day, suddenly, we might have been wrong. And I thought, this is the hand of Big Brother.
Interference.
Perhaps.
Interference. We know you, Big Brother. We see you.
Tom was like, I think we've been wrong, not on everything. Olivia said, it's time to call a truce.
This is when Chanel said, I'll forgive, but I can't forget. And Olivia was like, actually, you're right. I needed to hear that. And that was, and Jenkin was like, speculation. Jenkin called it that they were rule breaking, basically.
Yeah, this was late. This was later in the day, but yes, that did happen.
Well, that's all I've got, so you tell me.
Yeah, it was the tomorrow's going to be hard thing, because this is when earlier she'd already sort of decided it was time to call a truce. And I think she had a conversation with Trish upstairs one-on-one. Hence, she was starting to soften and warm up to Trish a little bit. Yeah.
Hence is a good word to use on a podcast, isn't it? That's nice.
Is it?
Yeah, hence. I like that.
So henceforth, I shall be using hence. And it was for you, it's going to be a difficult thing. It was almost like they were trying to twist her back around as if to be reeling her back in. And the poison, I think, does come mostly from Chanel and Jenkin, and I think they perpetuate between the two of them. I
got the poison. I got the remedy. The remedy was evicting Chanel.
Well, let's see. They're both gone now, so that's all remedied.
Hey!
But the key point here was what Olivia said about, I needed to hear that you're right. Sometimes I have a tendency to sort of be influenced by other people.
And now I'm being influenced by you.
Yeah, that's a good point. In fact, the quote was so bad. It's like, sometimes I have a tendency to and someone. It was just didn't make sense. But what she was saying was, I could be maybe swayed emotionally easily.
Mm-hmm.
So this rule break actually influenced Olivia's nominations, hence being really bad, which makes it no sense whatsoever that Yinrun, for her comment just about like, should I do this or should I do that, which didn't influence anyone, to be like, had her noms taken away and locked up for like 4 hours. What the fuck? Why is there no consistency with the rule break in here?
They just do what they want to do, don't they?
Is it okay?
No. But Big Brother has the right to do what the fuck it wants. Have you read the small print in that rule book?
Big Brother has the right to change the rules at any time.
Yeah.
But like, so what I was saying to Dan about this in conversation was, I think Big Brother has done the jail twice now, and it's not good TV anymore. So therefore, they're not bothered.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it makes the punishments not equal.
No,
and right. I just don't think that the punishment equated to the seriousness of this rule break.
The punishment
didn't
fit the crime.
Evangelical about the rules now. But no, it didn't. This is what I'm trying to say.
You've said it. You've said it loud and clear.
Yeah, but what do we need to do to make this better?
Yeah, it's difficult. I don't know.
Well,
I feel like it's just going to do what they're going to do, and we're just going to suck it up as usual.
Yeah. So
you think?
I think it was Brecky that came to me about this and said, I don't know, probably like
Brecky's always saying some controversial shit.
Without saying it, probably told me to shut the fuck up and stop moaning, because Big Brother
That's rich. He's always moaning.
Yeah, I know, maybe not, but basically like, you can't complain about this because basically there are no rules or whatever.
Yeah. The rules are there are no rules.
But he mentioned the fact that if it was a strike system, that Olivia would be on a third strike.
Right.
And I think actually the comeback of strikes as a concept.
Helen Wood getting constant warnings.
Did she get strikes?
She got warnings.
See? She should have got strikes. Do you remember strikes?
No. Who got strikes?
Okay, so in Big Brother 3, the new rules were introduced where when you break the rules, you get a strike.
Right.
And if you get 3 strikes,
you're out.
You're evicted.
Was Dua Lipa involved in this situation? Or?
I have no idea what the references you're trying to make.
God, I'm doing like pop culture references here. She has a song called New Rules.
Oh.
You just said New Rules.
Yeah, the new rules were. Yeah. So that series was New House, New Rules.
Yeah.
And the strikes rule came in, and I think it might have continued through a few series of UK Big Brother. I say, bring the strikes back.
We've got new rules, we've got them.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Yeah. We need new rules, Big Brother. We need old rules. It's getting too hot in here. The heat is on.
It's so hot. I
turn it off?
I honestly feel like I'm going to just...
Can you just fill for a minute?
I can fill, yeah. I'll fill away.
Is that the end of the episode?
Yeah.
Okay, you go on to the next one, then you can tell me where we're at when I've got back.
I'm gonna.
Okay, do you want more wine?
Yeah, yes, please. And, yeah. Nokia said that being poised is being used against her. Well, that's a shame. It's not a bad thing to be poised, is it? Too shouting in the background. It's not very good. I'll tell you some secrets while Gaz is gone. I don't think I have any. There's got to be some scuttlebutt we can say about him. Oh. I said I'll tell you some secrets while Gaz is gone, and I couldn't think of anything. I was trying to think of something you'd done that I could like slag you off about. You've been quite good tonight.
Divulge that. Oh, tonight?
Yeah, no, tonight. Why? What have you done?
I was when you got here, I was just in my underwear.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I answered the door in my underwear and an eye mask and a top.
Yeah.
Because I was having a nap. And I was quite grumpy, and you were ratty as well. We were quite ratty at each other.
I've had a long day, that's why. I've been in hospital today.
Yeah, well, not for your own
No,
ailment.
an injured partner. Drunk and disorderly.
Yeah. And I was just knackered because I had to go to work today.
Poor thing. I had to go to work earlier this week and did an escape room and won the escape room.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, but I was on the winning team. I found loads of the clues. I found the first clue.
Oh, did you actually like it? Because you thought you were going to hate it.
No, I didn't like nor dislike it. I was like, it was okay.
Indifferent.
It's
right,
true.
Jordan.
I was in the spaced out room.
Did you learn anything about yourself?
Saved an alien. Yeah, I found it more logical than I thought it was. I pulled a door handle and it came off. And I realised there was a magnet on the door handle, and there was these things that you could pull the magnet along. I thought that's very
fun.
That's very Big Brother-esque, don't you
I'm
think?
surprised that you didn't anticipate it being more fun. You were quite anti the idea.
I can't be bothered to use my brain for that. It's pointless. I don't
think of a better use for your brain than that.
Well, I'd rather,
not have a brain.
Blow my brain up. Yeah, more fun.
Leave that to your boyfriend.
Oh God, yeah, he's got no brain.
While you've been doing an escape room, I went to the metaverse.
Oh yeah, what happened? Did you see Mark Zuckerberg?
No, I signed an NDA, so I can't say much about it. But I got to have a go on the VR metaverse headset, and I just thought that was some fad that they're trying to sell. But
you've not got much wine.
No, because it's still warm.
Oh.
I actually think the metaverse is the future of the internet.
Is it?
Yeah, and for schools and stuff, it's going to be crazy because you can put yourself in different scenes, walk through.
Oh yeah.
I walked into a painting.
Did you?
I was doing 3D art with a brush, and I could walk around it because when you're drawing something, you just think it's going to be flat, right?
Yeah.
But it's got depth, so you can just do a squiggle over here, and I put this big sphere, and you could walk around it and pick things up. It was sick.
It was sick, did you say?
It was sick, yeah.
Oh no. God, now I feel old. Oh Jesus. Well, I'm happy for you about that.
Thanks.
I sometimes think, what would happen if you did drugs in the metaverse? Don't you think your brain would explode?
No, because I did this I chose this one thing, right? It was Lisa Simpson doing the dance. You know the Lisa Simpson gif where she's doing this dance. Yeah. I was like, can I pick the Lisa Simpson one? He was like, all right. And I was like, it says download. He's like, what was it paid for? I was like, I don't know. So I clicked it. Just download it. Yeah. It was just trippy visuals.
Was it?
You would love that shit.
Oh, really?
Had psychedelic gifs and stuff. And I was in it. And I was like, I was like,
you might never come back from that metaverse.
Being drunk in here.
You might be stuck in there forever. That might be nice.
Do you know what else? Jamiroquai was playing on a little TV in the corner as well.
Oh, how awful.
I thought you liked Jamiroquai.
No. Get me out of there.
Oh.
Jamiroquai? Absolutely not.
I thought it'd be right up your street.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, never mind. Maybe the metaverse isn't for you.
Can we change the song, please, Mark?
Absolutely flawless. Anyway, what's happening, Big Brother?
A dance task has been introduced.
Oh, I'm a fire starter. Twisted fire starter.
Ding, ding, ding. Was that a boat leaving the dock?
It's the party boat crashing the BB launch.
Did you turn that heating down, by the way?
It's off.
Okay, good.
Noki on being overlooked to see her sister. She wasn't too happy about it, I'm assuming.
Being poised is being used against me, she said.
Poised.
Did Jordan
Defines
say...
Noki.
Did Jordan say something about Henry having a big dick?
Oh, his costume, his outfit.
Showing off his bulge.
Yeah, accentuated his bulge, apparently. And Henry was being quite self-conscious, trying to cover it up. I didn't see the bulge, did you?
No, I didn't.
I mean, if you've got a case full of money, $1,000, that'll hide your bulge, won't it?
Yeah, I mean, he's got the money, he's got the bulge. What do you want?
All.
He's got the food. He's got everything a man could need. Olivia thinks it's going to be hard to nominate. Don't worry, I've said, because I knew that she was not going to be allowed to nominate. Ha ha ha. Foreshadowing right there from Big Brother.
Olivia got her noms taken away, did she?
Yeah. And then she had to write lines. Yeah, and she had to write lines. And this is why Trish should never have been up this week, if her idiot friends had voted the right way. And she admitted in the diary that Chanel influenced her nom. She was like, I was feeling all right about Trish, but then Chanel said this, and I was like, actually. It's like, how fucking stupid are you? Then we had some chat about the royals, which we enjoy the chat about the royals. Yeah, Noki said she's
the Diana chat.
Noki said she's a Prince Harry girly. She said she did a lot for black people, and Matty said Princess Diana was there for the gays.
I think you jumped a bit there, but yeah.
Yeah, well, you ain't saying shit.
When you said that Noki was a Prince Harry girlie, she did a lot for the black people. You mean...
Oh, about Princess Diana.
Yeah, her people were the blacks, the gays, and the ill people.
Yeah.
And everyone can get behind that.
Yeah. And Trish said people were angry with Meghan about her staying, and then they were angry about her leaving. Go
exactly.
figure.
What's the girl to do?
Yeah. Did you have any thoughts on that? They probably deleted the bit where they said the Queen was a lizard, but I assume that was in there. Sorry, the late Queen, as Camilla is now a Queen. And
she's a lizard as well, no?
God save King Prince Charles. She's a lizard, yeah, of course she is.
No, apart from, I did see a Instagram reel from like a style influencer this week who was basing a look on Princess Diana's outfit.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, the oversized jumper with the clingy cycling shorts look.
Right.
It was that.
Okay.
And I was just really surprised because this guy is a straight man. He has a bit of a gay following, so maybe he plays into it, but I just thought, this straight Australian man making a Princess Diana look for Instagram content just wasn't something I expected to see this week.
Expect the unexpected. The rule break was then announced to the house.
Everyone looked so nervous. They were all there and they're like, can we talk about the outfits? I thought you liked the outfits.
Yeah, the rave.
They were quite.
Outfits.
What's that shop we want to go to?
Oh, Cyberdog.
Quite Cyberdog,
yeah,
weren't
they were. Yeah, some of them were better than others. Trish's was good.
Trish's was great. Noki's was great.
Yeah,
in fact, Chanel's was pretty good.
It
was Jordan's that was weak. I liked. It must have been Trish doing Yunran's makeup. She had like a fake nose ring here and little zigzag lines.
Oh yeah,
kind of like spacey.
It was good. So Big Brother read out, Chanel's words back to her.
Including fucking was one of the words, wasn't
it? Trish was sort of sat there like, with her hand on her heart, like, because she fucking knew it was going to be about her, because of course it was. Jenkins tried to stop. The thing that annoyed me was Chanel eating bloody cereal during the tell-off. Have some respect for your tell-off. Don't be sat there eating food when you're getting told off.
Not only that, Olivia was there having an easy peeler.
Yeah, that's not okay. Like,
I thought the easy peeler I could overlook, but not the bowl of cereal. Come on,
put that down and pay attention.
Yeah, and she was just like, she kind of like tried to dismiss it, didn't she?
Yeah, she was like, Trish said, that whole thing made me paranoid.
How does that speculate?
Yeah.
I think it's a fair comment.
Yeah, I'm going to stick up for my friends. I don't think I've done anything wrong. I was just sticking up for Paul. I wasn't breaking any rules. It's like, yeah, you fucking were breaking rules. That's why you lost your immunity.
All I was saying was I won't forget about Paul being called a bully. And Trish is like, and that's for me.
Yeah. Which it was for her, which she finally admitted tonight.
She backtracked.
Yeah, so Olivia lost the right to nominate, but Chanel didn't. That makes no sense to me.
I think the logic is it's Olivia's third.
That was influenced. Oh, I thought it was because Olivia's nomination was actually influenced, whereas Chanel's was her own idea.
Not the fact that Chanel influenced the nomination of Olivia is surely Chanel's fault, not Olivia's fault.
Stupid,
right?
Isn't it? So
you feeble-minded person, you're the reason. You're the one we need to punish because you got influenced.
So Olivia lost the right to nominate, and she had to write lines, and she got electric shocks.
We didn't see the shocks happen.
Did she? What did she get electric shocks for?
I think just randomly being shocked. But I never saw her get shocked, did you?
No. Trish said, I knew it.
Trish is annoyed that people are turning a blind eye. She said, where's my fucking grace?
This was when Trish finally was just like,
was she
enough is
enough. Or?
Yeah, I think so. She said, no one says sorry and they don't... Oh no, I said no one says sorry and they don't apologise. Trish is pissed off that the others can't see it. Bruh, she said. Yeah, where's my fucking grace? If I speak, I'm going to be called aggressive.
This was a tweet I did actually. Trish is now in a position where she doesn't even want to talk because she'll be labelled a bully from the other team and aggressive. And I wrote, I can't wait to watch her win this show.
Oops.
It's aged badly. And someone even responded and said this is going to age badly. And they were right.
Well, fuck them. Chanel was doubling down and going to Jordan. Oh, well, I didn't really do anything. And Jordan said, it wasn't just sticking up for your friends, though. You did actually break the rules, which I was like, finally, you fucking said something at least. Tom went, oh, bless her, about Chanel. Shut up,
what?
Idiot.
You
what? You what? You fucking what? Then we had the nominations. Oh, God.
You ready to run through these?
Can we run through them quickly?
Would you prefer, rather than going through a blow, having this housemate was nominated by this person, this person, this person, this person?
What's the difference?
Well, you won't have all the reasons if I go through and go, they said because of this and this and this.
Yeah, whatever. We know what's happened, so do we even need any of it?
Yeah, I think we do, because it's a reflection of what's happening in the house, isn't it? Right, Chanel was nominated by, we'll do it this way, 4 nominations from Jordan. Don't be eating.
I'm not eating.
Well, you call me out for that shit, so I'm calling you out. Jordan, Noki, Trish, and Jinrun. You're right. Where? Fuck's sake, you're not subtle. Where's the rest of the village? Where's Matty's nominations? Do you know where they are?
With Jordan.
God, I've had to zoom in then because I just saw Trish and I thought it was Matty. It was Tom. The picture's so small; it looked the same. Trish was nominated by only 3 people: Jenkin, Chanel.
Only 3. That's not that many.
And Tom. Where's Olivia's noms gone then? No, she didn't have any, did she?
Oh yeah, because she wasn't allowed to.
There you go. Olivia was nominated by Henry, Jordan, and Matty. Noki was nominated by Henry, Tom, and Yinrun. Yinrun fucked up there.
Yeah, Yinrun's noms were bad.
Henry fucked up there too.
Yeah.
Tom was nominated by Trish and Noki. Jordan was nominated by Jenkin and Matty. Matty as well.
That was so stupid.
Like, I get it. You've been burnt by Jordan, but I don't think you need to. It's
a bit much, isn't it?
To go that person with your noms puts your friends at risk.
It's stupid.
And then Yinrun was nominated by Chanel. Is that a good way to go for the noms?
Yeah,
I think
quicker,
not, because we've got none of the reasoning. But whatever.
Well, whatever. We need to get on with our lives.
Oh, come on.
I don't know where I am now. Olivia is crying as the others are dancing. And she says she wants to walk out with dignity. Good luck with that. Nominations were continuing. This is just something in between.
She was upset because basically everyone was crying. Everyone was like giving this outpouring of support when Yinrun was in jail, but no one can even look at her right in the lines. It. And she said she thinks she's going on Friday, so she'd rather walk out herself. We haven't had any walkers or threateners to walk.
No, we haven't actually. Big Brother then made them all dance when Chanel was crying in the garden. Big Brother made them all dance, which I quite enjoyed. So the nominations were announced, and Trish said, "It doesn't scare me anymore because I think I've got more haters in here than out there."
That was a good line.
That was so cool when she said that. I was like,
it's just such a shame the way it's ended.
I know, but it doesn't matter because it's true. She does have so many positive. She's got so many fans. Olivia said, I refuse to walk out those doors to the same reaction Paul received. Well, that ain't your fucking choice, bitch. I liked your Dan's tweet about that.
What did he say?
He said, crawl then.
Didn't see that one.
That was great.
Trish said, I'd rather be booed than have people smiling in my face.
Noki said, from now on, it's up to the public, i.e. me and Trish are going to be up each time, so, let the public decide.
Trish said that?
Noki said it.
They're going to be up every time?
Yeah. It's true.
Wait, who came for Noki? Funny, Henry, Tom and Yinrun.
For joining their group.
Funny selection. Well, no, Tom's not in that group. That's a funny selection of people. I don't think Noki's got guaranteed noms next week.
Yeah, not necessarily.
Jordan's talking... Is it about... I put Jordan on Chanel. Why does she think it's for her to forgive? Is that to Trish?
I don't know.
I think that she needs on her to forgive. She needs to forgive Trish. Is that the case?
Who knows with Jordan, because he's up Chanel's arse.
Anyway, they got tequila shots and burritos for passing the task. Do you like tequila? You do, don't you?
No, I'm not actually a big fan. I saw you saying how much you loved it.
Oh, I really like tequila.
Oh, I'm not a great fan of the taste of it. I will drink it now and again. I don't actually drink shots anymore.
Oh, too old for that.
It makes me too drunk, and I need to control myself and not fall over and break my face. Like
boyfriend's got that covered, isn't he? Jordan's owl impression. Can you do an owl impression? There's a way to do it with your hands. He didn't do that though, did he? I've lost the knack.
That ain't the way to do it.
We used to do it. My mum taught me how to do it, and you'd do it in the garden, and the owl would reply.
Oh, really?
Really? This is not good.
No.
Look, I'll practice. I haven't done it in many years.
Do it next week.
Anyway, he was like, oh, Henry said, oh, you sound like a tawny owl. And John was like, oh, I didn't mean to sound like a tawny owl.
Tory owl, more like. Trish is taking the high road in the diary room. She's not upset with Olivia because she actually respects Olivia for being an assertive woman, but Chanel is sly.
Trish on these people.
Mm-hmm. That's all I got.
I've written here, my notes say, Chanel, and then in brackets I've no idea why my notes have just ended randomly, so there you go, it's over.
What the hell's Chanel?
No idea. Chanel as a Martian. I did a tweet here and I just pasted it in just randomly. It's not related to anything we just talked about, but I did a tweet with a poll saying, like, what's the better sideshow, Bots or Late and Live? Mm-hmm. Bots was a resounding favourite out of that poll. So then I thought, well, let's follow this up. Mm-hmm. And I asked, what do you most want to see from Bots come on to Late and Live? Mm-hmm. Options were Rylan returning, ex-housemates on the panel, and more behind-the-scenes content.
Okay.
What do you think you'd like most of? Did you say all of the above?
I think I did, yeah. Probably Rylan returning, to be honest.
Well, Rylan's return was 40% of people wanted that.
That's good.
There was 1,046 people in the poll.
That's pretty good.
39% said ex-housemate panellists. Only 21% said behind-the-scenes content, which I think is a bit of a shame because that's probably what I want most.
I want
all of it, to be fair.
I want all of it, but I want clips that we don't see the next day.
Yeah.
Exclusive clips. Is that what you meant by behind-the-scenes content?
No, I meant how do they
build shit,
build stuff, and
you know, the task team.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's what I want to know.
I don't want to see how the sausage is made. We've already established that earlier. I hate it, like, you know, on films when you see like how they did the CGI. Bit. I hate it so much. I like that. No, because it just ruins the magic. I absolutely despise things like that. Just no. So Thursday, did you notice the song that this episode opened up with?
I've written Rise and Shine, so I don't know. We shouldn't wake up, it's a beautiful morning, was it?
It couldn't have been more opposite to that. It was Heart Shaped Box by Nirvana.
What does that sound like?
Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. What do you think about that?
Who's choosing this music?
Yeah, I don't think it's weird.
I thought it was just some gay guy who was choosing all the gay songs, but that doesn't sound very gay.
I don't think Kurt Cobain is an approved Big Brother fan. I think he's turning in his grave.
What's the lyric? Is there relevant lyrics to the day?
Well, I don't know. Something to do with Heart Shaped Box. I don't know. Did they get presents? I don't know. It was weird. It was really weird. Tom feels bad for not being up. Jenkins is being nice to people because he's up.
Well, people were saying that Jenkins changed because he's nominated, but I actually don't think that's the case because Jenkins was already nominated, wasn't he?
Oh.
I think Jenkins changed because his mum came in and said, look, you're not being funny.
Oh, cheer up, love. Yeah. You're not being funny, Mummy.
No, you're not.
Chanel is doing the rounds. She didn't want to do the rounds, but she kind of feels like she has to.
Even Jenkins say, you kind of do have to make the rounds in here. Everyone makes the rounds in here. You're not the first and you won't be the last, so off you go.
Chanel smoothed up to Jordan and said, oh, she felt bad about blah, blah, blah. And Jordan said, oh, well, you regret getting caught. Oh, he was having a go at her then.
Well, that is basically what she said on the interview as well. She didn't regret the rule break. She regretted it being spoken out to the house.
God, that shows such a lack of awareness.
Jordan was being a bit shitty with Trish this whole episode. He was joking that Trish is a bully and could be a cult leader. And I was just like, this is not helping the narrative right now, Jordan.
Jordan's on my shit list, 100%. He can fuck off as far as I'm concerned. I just think he's like slightly horrible. He is. What do you think?
I think he's cold.
Yeah.
And I think there's possibly a reason for that.
What is the reason?
Being like autistic or on the spectrum, doesn't understand emotions.
Oh, do you think?
Can't read them.
It just all feels put onto me. I think you're giving him too much credit.
I just don't think you could be that unaware without it being something that's the way you function in the world.
I just think it's all just a construct. So Tom and Matty were talking about their perms. That's interesting because
I was upset.
Why?
Because they said that you should never have a man bun.
Oh yeah, you used to rock the man bun.
I had a man bun phase.
Yeah, my friend Ross had the man bun for a long time as well. I don't mind the man bun. The perm I like as well. The mullet, that's where I draw the line.
What are you going to have? The
Loin
perm without the...
Yeah, just short at the sides and then curly on top.
That's a mullet, isn't it, by default?
No, a mullet is long at the back and short on top. Like Matty hasn't really got a mullet. Yeah, Tom's got the mullet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how would you go about having a perm without the mullet?
You just have it all short round here and then curly on top.
Like Cameron.
What I mean? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that would look good.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. So, Trish is through with Chanel.
Matty said to Trish, Chanel was really anxious yesterday, and Trish was like, really? Nonplussed about
it. Really?
Really?
Chanel said, there's direct and there's being a bitch. You should know. That's what she said about Trish. Matty called out Jordan on his romantic feelings and blanking him, and Jordan's like, oh, well, that's a bit beneath the belt. Who says beneath the belt? It's below the belt.
But Jordan gets his words mixed up quite a bit.
And Jordan said to Henry, I've reconciled with the one who means more to me. Like, trying to rub him up again.
No, he said that to Matty about Henry.
Oh, that's even worse. Mm-hmm.
Trish, I was never going to pick Jordan. What's this? She's going to be civil. She's done this dance so many times. Trish thinks that she's gone out of her way to make Chanel comfortable so many times. When does she get the same? Sorry, I stepped back there, I think.
I think so.
Chanel thinks she forgets the shit that comes out of her mouth. Oh, she's talking about Trish leaving the room and calling them haters. Oh, there you go. She's direct. There's direct and being a bitch. Jordan and Yin are fish and chips.
I have actually been to that chip shop in Weatherby that they were talking about.
How do you know? Because they're steamed fish.
How do you know? Because I know about chips. You tell them I know about chip shops because it's like supposed to be like the best chip shop in the country. And I've been to Leeds because my friend lives in Leeds, and I've been to that chip shop.
Did you have the steamed option?
No, fuck that.
You don't even eat the fish.
No, but I fucking. Oh no, we're back on the sausages again. Sausage and batter and chips is like my absolute favourite. And yeah, in fact, strange thing happened to me this week when I went in the chip shop, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
The guy said to me, hello Lindsay, and I've never told that guy my name, which slightly unnerved me.
He must listen to this.
He either listens to this or he's seen me, I don't know, on a dating app, or
I did think that.
Yeah, I did cross my mind, or it must be an Uber Eats thing, maybe. Or something.
Look, has anyone seen the other side of Uber Eats from a shop? Because surely it doesn't have your photo.
Maybe it does though. I don't know. It was like, hi Lindsay. I was like, hi, and I thought, how the fuck do you know my name? Anyway, I digress.
Yeah, it didn't ask.
Yeah, no, because I don't know.
Well, you said you were unnerved by it, which makes sense. But I would think I would definitely been like,
yeah, how the fuck do you know my name?
Do you know me? Do I know you?
Yeah. Then we had the Real Talk podcast, Big Brother podcast. Henry, Matty and Trish were the first up to talk about stuff.
Politics.
Yeah.
Why have I written pantomime vibe? Does that make sense? Character. Oh, Henry thinks that there's a pantomime vibe about politics and there needs to be character and charisma.
Oh, that's basically such a stupid view.
Boris Johnson fan boy.
Is that what you're looking for in politics? Character and charisma? No, I'm looking for like someone who actually looks out for my interests and helps me pay my bills and actually gives a shit about like things I give a shit about, like equal rights and things like that. It's just like, no, I don't give a fuck if you've got character or you're got charisma.
That's who you want to have a cocktail with. That's how you vote.
So stupid. That just showed Henry up, that whole bit.
Well, yeah.
Kind of embarrassing.
And it also came around to COVID, didn't it?
Yeah, this was interesting.
Trish lost her father and stepmother to COVID.
That was quite shocking, don't you think?
Yeah.
God, I wonder what happened. That's awful. They can't have been that old, her father and stepmother. She's not that old.
I don't know. It probably could be easily 60 plus.
Yeah, but that's not 60 plus. I'm fucking 43. That ain't that old.
No, but that was the vulnerable 60 up was the vulnerable group, wasn't it?
Yeah, but still, that's very unlucky to lose those people.
As my taxi driver will tell you,
it
was all chemical weapon.
Oh no!
And basically, he described to me how your genes are like, A is for your eye colour, B is for your hair colour, and all this that went through idiot science. But like. He went out for a drive during COVID, right? And he saw, I told you this.
Yeah, he
saw this white powder on the floor.
Oh no!
And then he looked up the flight paths of planes, and he's seen this plane zigzagging over the area where the white powder was.
Chemtrails.
Yeah, and then he previously was like in an army somewhere, And he knows about these chemical weapons. And he said one of them smells like apples. And then I was in the car and I was like, shit, I think it smells like apples. I started to get... My paranoia kicked in.
Yeah, that makeup wipe that
Jesus, colour of it.
Yeah. I would love to know what you said in response to this absolute bullshit.
I said, well, you drove through it. You're all right.
Yeah.
This is it, right? And then he goes, oh, no, well, it only affects people with certain genes. That's why.
Right, okay.
So basically it was a targeted attack.
Get out clause, yeah.
Yeah, it was designed to take out certain people.
Or old people.
Probably.
Yeah.
Who knows? And then he was like, basically, this time when there was 1,000 deaths a day, I looked it up on the news and it was in that area.
Right.
And I was like, okay. I was like, have you had COVID? He was like, I don't know if he said yes or no. I was like, no, I think he said no. I was like, I've had it 4 times.
Yeah.
Didn't kill me.
Why are taxi drivers always conspiracy theorists or racist?
Also, you're about to put a rating on them, and they still spurts about this shit.
It's funny, isn't it? They don't give a shit.
I gave them 5 stars for entertainment
Yeah,
value.
that was some good shit. They could have listened to a podcast about that.
He told me I had a bad rating. I've got a 4.78.
You're lucky you've got that, knowing you.
What have you got?
Mine's low for some reason.
What, lower than a 4.78?
I think so. 4.6 maybe.
He basically was
I
like...
haven't looked at it in years.
He basically was like saying, look, with a rating like that, some drivers don't want to pick you up.
Fuck off.
I was like, what?
Really?
That seems good. Really?
I don't know why I've got a bad rating, because I think it's because I didn't used to tip much, but I do tip now, so...
No, but they rate you before that, don't they?
Well, I'm a perfect passenger. I don't do
that's
anything.
What I thought about me too.
It's normally me sat in the back trying to be silent
Probably
and then talking.
the cat that time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it could have been that, actually.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Also, that time I put a load of IKEA furniture in the back.
Oh.
Probably they didn't like that.
Doesn't help. But when that taxi driver tried to pick me up, these things happen. So anyway, come on, let's keep this moving. Henry said he loves Boris and would like to go out to dinner with him. He said he has bad cred, but he delivered one of the best COVID responses in the world.
Oh,
was that when he was
kiss.
Was that when he was going around shaking people's hands and then he ended up in intensive care and nearly died? Was that great COVID response?
Yeah, and the party's on the side.
Oh yeah, and not locking down in time, so thousands more people died. Yeah, fucking great. Well done, Bojo.
Yeah, and a piss up as well.
Yeah, that is the most insane take I've ever heard.
Matty said, as a doctor, he was seeing people die around him.
Yeah, that was interesting.
To, which Nolan's sister said that? Everyone's died around them.
Oh, I don't know.
Not Colleen, the other one.
Linda.
Yeah, shout out Linda.
Yeah,
Nolan.
I mean, that must be tough working in the NHS and being in the middle of a pandemic.
I just think so, yeah.
I mean, it was bad enough just sitting at home having to clap.
Yeah,
Not that
as
I
if
did.
you did.
As if. That was interesting, though.
Clap for COVID was the most British pointless
so
shit ever.
Stupid, wasn't it?
Clap for COVID.
Come on, COVID.
Come on, you
kill
can
some more people. So the next thing they were talking about, the rift in the house. Trish said she's seen few people speak up for her.
Yes.
She said she's ready to speak up now. She said it's not even that passive. The biasness I face is very microaggression, she said. Not the perfect grammar, but we get where she's coming from. Matty and Henry apologised to Trish for not sticking up for her, which I did appreciate.
Yeah.
But shouldn't they have just stuck up for it the bloody time?
The thing is that Matty has had stuff to say during nominations. He was unhappy with the black on black crime thing, and he's talked about it in the diary room, and he's mentioned unconscious bias, but it's when it comes to the house and other people that he's failed to speak up.
Then Matty...
And Henry wouldn't have even occurred to, and he said, he voiced how he'd seen her as strong, and how now he sees that perhaps it's not a good thing.
So Matty went to the diary room and he was feeling bad about not sticking up for Trish. I've put here, this could never be me. Because I would always stick up for my friends. He said he was trying to be friends with everyone and it didn't quite work. Trying to make everyone happy sort of makes no one happy. Mm-hmm. Trish said she feels dehumanised, and she said, I'm doomed if I do and doomed if I don't. That's not quite right, but we get what she's saying.
Bart Simpson famously said, damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Right?
Yeah. Bart Simpson.
Yeah, damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Probably like Shakespeare who said that first.
Bart Simpson made it into a song, so that's how I remember it, alright? On the Simpsons Singing the Blues album, and it was great. Trish said, I had a village, but that day I had nobody by my side, talking about post Paul's eviction.
Yeah.
everyone ignored Dylan saying she shouldn't talk so much, so she isn't seen as an angry black woman. Yeah, she raised that. Dylan said to her, basically, you need to rein it in, otherwise you're going to be seen like this.
Fuck off, Dylan.
Which is when, Chanel having this viewpoint came up.
Yeah.
Go on, sorry.
Trish said, Paul getting booed, I don't know how that became my fault. I was like, thank you. Like, what the fuck? Like, never a truer word spoken. Paul getting booed was because of his personality and his behaviour. It was nothing to do with Trish.
Oh, yeah. They all concluded it was her fault, didn't they?
That was, well, Chanel did. And then that was... Look, she's still wiping her face with that wipe.
She needs a new wipe.
Yeah,
new wipe,
that's
please.
exactly what I was going to say. Fuck.
Imagine...
That is the dirtiest face wipe I've ever seen. When I take my makeup off, I just take it literally off my eyes and my lips. I don't have all this orange gunk on my face. God. Oh, look at Matty's body. Fuck me.
Oh, you into that, are you?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
It's like Action Man. Ooh. Sorry, carry on.
Olivia was apologising to Trish as well.
Yeah, this was it.
She said, I don't want to dehumanise you. Trish said, I think a lot of people have dehumanised me. Olivia said, when you open your mouth in here, you fall victim to everyone's reaction. It's interesting. It's quite deep, actually.
Yeah.
Olivia said, you didn't place a narrative on Paul. I do believe his behaviour has placed a narrative on him.
And Olivia said, I look up to you, to Trish, which I was surprised about.
And so for the past week, I've let other people's opinions guide my judgment, and I apologise for that. That is a big turnaround.
Do you believe it, though?
I actually do believe it. What has triggered it, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I feel like the process and the emotion was genuine. I felt that. And Trish felt that too. And I think Trish can see through bullshit, so...
No shit. So the next thing they had in the...
Can I just say, did I say this earlier? What's the point of this podcast task?
Yeah, you said
if the housemates
earlier.
are not listening in.
Yeah, you did say
it. It could have been of so much value to everyone to hear Trish say that.
I don't get it.
The next one was what, women's half hour?
Why was Tom in the women's half hour? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I guess like when loose women bring a man in just for fun.
Oh no, I went for International Men's Day. Bitch, please. So that it was all about who's your best female role model.
Oh, was it?
Role model for your kids, though. Who's your best female role model? Do you have one?
You or Kate Lawler. But I forgot to say it when Kate was in front of me.
That's a perfect answer. I don't think I really have role models as such. Like, it sounds like...
No, because you're too rebellious.
Yeah,
no,
it
yes, you
sounds
do.
kind of wanky, doesn't it?
Courtney Love.
Yeah, that's what I said to Jack. Mine's Courtney Love. She's not a great role model. She was a heroin addict. And she's also a nutcase.
She's still alive, right?
She's fucking great.
She's not a retired heroin addict, at least.
Oh, yeah. She survived. He died.
She's not a retired heroin addict.
No,
like Jordan's dad.
She doesn't... Oh, no. She's alive. Yeah, she's alive. That's what's good about her. She survives.
Female role model. Oh, probably my mum.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say my mum's a role model.
Yeah, I mean, my mum taught me how to, like, treat other people, I would say. Yeah. Be kind.
Why do you treat other people like shit?
I hope I don't.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I think I learned empathy from my mum.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, definitely wouldn't say my mum's a role model. Like, I felt like I was, like, trying to get my mum to
fix up the
use
sharp.
her brain ever since I was a kid, you know. But, you know, I do love my mum. She's great, but she's certainly not a role model.
Role model to your kids, though.
Yeah. So what was next?
What's the most romantic thing you've ever done? Sex on the beach, someone said.
Oh.
That's not romantic, I'll tell you that.
I've never had sex on the beach.
Don't do it.
No.
The ants.
Sand in your bits.
The sand dune bugs bite you.
Ants in your pants.
Yeah,
that's
don't do
good.
it.
No one wants that.
No one wants itchy butt cheeks.
Then we had this ASMR section bit. I hate ASMR.
Do you?
Oh no! Oh no!
Why do you hate ASMR?
Oh god, it makes me shiver.
I don't know if it's close enough to the mic for it to come out. You have to go like this.
Oh god. Serves you right.
Yes, ASMR's backfire.
Serves you right. What do you think of it? Does it? Because some people at work
sleep to it, you know.
Does it not turn you on? But do you get off?
Is it meant to turn people on?
No, I don't think so. But it
sounds sexy.
Some people really like it. Some people really hate it. I'm the really hate it person.
I don't.
How are you?
I don't really hate it, but I wouldn't.
Would you want to listen to it? No.
It doesn't make me feel weird.
Ooh.
I just think I think it is weird, but it doesn't make my skin crawl or anything.
Oh, it does me. It makes me. Oh, it gives me like pins and needles.
I wouldn't be that person that can sleep to that.
No. I think people who are into that are just beyond the pale.
I thought of that phrase the other day and I thought, why do I know that? And it must only be you.
Yeah, fuck those. I don't remember ever using that before, but I probably have. Matty's shoes. Oh, yeah, they're hideous.
Is it always positive to describe a woman as strong? That's what came up.
Oh. Go on. No, because why should
Chanel
you have
says
to be strong?
Even Chanel says no.
Yeah.
Noki has witnessed situations where being perceived as a strong woman has been a negative.
Yeah, because you don't get to see your sister.
Noki and Henry want to kiss Henry. That can't be right.
Yeah, they're saying everyone says Henry's a good kisser because of the...
So it's not Henry that wants to kiss Henry, it's someone else. Noki and...
Everyone wants to kiss Henry.
What, Tom included?
I can't remember. Yinren, maybe? I don't know who it was.
Yeah, maybe. Go
on. Jordan said to Matty, I'm sure you have a log of things against me.
I got a whole list of things.
And then they had to do this thing where they get anonymous advice from people.
Oh, and this one was broadcast to the house.
And Jordan went, oh, it sounds awful about the theme tune, which I quite like. Someone asked, why are there two groups in the house? Jordan asked himself why his own shirts were fabulous.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
He is a bit of a egomaniac.
He is funny. Don't get me wrong, he's funny. I just think he's a bit, cold.
And Nokia was like, oh yeah, I wonder why it was worded like that. It's obvious it was him.
Everyone saw through it. Something about Jenkins and his skid marks.
Noki's always accused of leaving the skid marks.
Why they were saying Noki blocked the toilet?
They call her Blocky as a joke.
Oh, right. I'm surprised Noki fucks with that. You think she'd be, ooh, don't.
To be fair, that's the one thing she laughs at.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Jenkins gave some shagging advice. He said, if by date 4 you haven't shagged, he's got a micro penis. Got a micro penis?
Is that a BBUS thing?
Yeah, that was Rockstar. Rockstar said it to Brent Champagne. Those don't sound like real people, do they?
Was that the short guy?
He was like a muscly guy, sort of half funny. Anal lice guy.
Oh, Brett.
Yeah.
Brett?
Brent or Brett. Yeah, Champagne.
Is that a surname, Champagne?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's quite a good surname. It's like a porn star name, isn't it?
Better than Lambrini.
Olivia said something about wine, dined and 69.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that's happened to you?
Probably. No, well...
Are you a fan of a 69? Do you think it's easy to do, or is it a bit difficult?
It could be a logistical nightmare.
It can be, can't it? It can be. But I think
get a crick in the neck.
Now and again, it can work, but on the whole, hardly worth it.
Yeah, I guess. I feel like it's more of a man thing.
No, it can work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can work. You just have to get in the right spot. The worst is when they're on top of you. You're like, ugh.
Oh, I don't want anyone to be on top or bottom.
It's coming
down. It's got to be on the side.
On the side, yeah, the side is best. If they're on top, you're like, ugh.
Yeah, like Gemini. Is that the... Do they lie like that?
Who, what?
Gemini.
It's a Gemini.
Isn't that the two...
are they
siblings?
Gemini. What are you saying? What's happened?
Aren't they arranged like one upside down and one...
Oh, yin and yang, do you mean?
I don't know what I mean at this point.
Moving on. Jenkins said fingering is a dying art.
Did he actually say that? I saw you tweet that.
Yeah, he did. Hold on. Do gay people finger?
Yes. Stop that. It's not good.
What's not good? Oh, what? Fingering someone's butt or something?
Just fingers. They're not meant to be put in places.
Right. But hold on.
What?
I don't know. Because dicks get put in places, so what about fingers?
No.
Fingers are good in the vagina, not at the bum.
I don't want them up my bum.
I don't want them at my bum either, to be honest. So we're both on the same page.
I don't know why Jenkins is going on like it's a problem.
Yeah, fingering's a dying art, he said.
It sounds to me like he's got a penchant and he likes to do the fingering. What do you think?
That must do, but yeah, I don't see the appeal really. Anyway, what do you think, listeners?
I haven't had enough wine for this conversation, but if there ever comes up again, this is struggle to drink now. Get me drunk enough. There's a story there.
Oh, come on, tell us now. No. Don't tease.
No, I can't do that one now.
Oh, for God's sake. You're leaving the listeners hanging. Chanel's still going on about not going after Trish specifically, even though we all know she was. Noki and Trish don't like being called strong. Oh, yeah. I.e., they're so strong that they can take all the shit that's thrown at them.
People assume the strong one is the aggressor. Henry's a bit confused, I've written. This was when they had a discussion upstairs, right, about being woke, I think.
Yeah. That was it.
That was it?
No, that was what they were talking about.
Oh, okay. I haven't got much written about that, but I watched it on the live feed.
It was good.
You watched it on the live feed too.
Yeah, but they were muting a lot of it, of course.
It was interesting that they were saying about, the term woke, it like been around for a long time in the black community.
Been weaponised against.
And it has.
It has, but being woke is never a bad thing, and it's just like, it's just bollocks.
Everyone needs to wake up.
Yeah.
Including all the people that voted Trish out.
Yeah, like, I'd rather be asleep. That's the opposite of being woke, asleep.
It doesn't affect me, so I don't need to know or understand it mentality,
the Chanel mentality,
yeah.
Noki and Trish were wrestling on Matty and Tom's shoulders. I quite enjoyed that. It was quite fun.
Oh, on top of his... Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Noki's letting her hair down. That's good.
Trish then came up to Jordan and said, "Don't say shit in front of Chanel," and pointed her finger. Jordan got a bit uppity about this, didn't he? Said, "You sounded like you were trying to pull the strings there."
Yes.
"Don't get in my face and tell me what to say. I've got autonomy."
Which is right. You have feelings about this. You think Jordan was in the wrong, you said earlier.
He said, "I've supported you to the detriment of my friendship with Chanel." And Chanel backed up. I just thought he came across horrible. He came across horrible. And Chanel did say sorry. God knows why. He just wanted to eat his crisp sandwich, the basic bitch. You were taking a side and saying, well, on the live feed there was more context. Well, more context, he still came across horrible here. What's wrong?
The dots I'm trying to connect here is why Trish brought that to Jordan. Because Noki previously Trish was calling out Chanel for telling her that other people think it's weird that she's joined their group.
Oh, yeah.
So Trish connected the dots and was like, if Chanel's heard that people think it's Noki's behaviour's weird, it's probably from Jordan. So she went to Jordan to say, basically, watch what you say to Chanel.
Right.
Because you're feeding in information to the other side.
Yeah,
which they're,
the enemy lines.
Yeah, they're kind of weaponising. Which I understand Trish's logic. But I think why Jordan was annoyed was because he said it wasn't him.
Right, okay.
So if it wasn't him...
Yeah.
Perhaps it was like Matty.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because Matty's friendly with Chanel as well.
Yeah, perhaps he knew that Jordan was feeling a bit weird about it, or Henry was. Because there's a lot of stuff we don't see.
Yeah.
The problem for me was, like, what I heard was it was resolved very quickly on the live feed.
Right.
But it was towards the end of the episode, and it reinforced the narrative that Trish is controlling.
Yeah.
But in a way, as Lewis argued on Twitter, it actually showed that Jordan would stand up to Trish. Wouldn't be easily led. And would correct her if he felt she was overstepping the line. But of course, the Trish haters took it as, like, she's being forceful.
Yeah.
She's trying to control
the leader.
Her village. She's trying to bring them in shape. Yeah. But I felt like what Jordan said was right. He does have autonomy and he can do what he wants. So, God, it's strange seeing
Jordan's
with
body.
His shirt off.
Oh, the hairless body. Hell no.
Yeah, I've got a hairless body.
Yeah, but do you shave it or are you just hairless? Oh, are you? Hold on, look at your hands. They're not hairless.
Yeah, because I've got a little Jumanji hands, and the boy gets turned into a monkey.
But you haven't got a hairy chest.
Hairy arse.
Arms.
I have got hairy arse and hairy arms and no hairy chest.
Jack was saying he was worried about his arse getting hairier. And could I have a look at him? And I had a look and he was right, it is hairier.
Is it?
Yeah. So he's got hairier all over. His chest is hairy as well.
Oh, he's growing up.
He's getting more and more hairy. He's growing up. He's not a child anymore.
It's true though, you do get hair as you get older.
Yeah, oh god, yeah. Even women do. I get a hairy like top lip and shit like that.
What do you do about that? Bleach it?
I use a little trimmer on it.
Oh, yeah. You're not worried about getting stubble?
No, you don't really get, because it's very fine. It's very fine.
Yeah, but when you shave, it becomes more coarse.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, I just get a bit of hair around my nipples, which
yeah, that's nice.
Dan plucks for me.
Oh god, it's nice to have a bit of hair somewhere.
Not there though.
Well, yeah, better than on your back, innit?
Look at this shot. They're filming the steam rising out of the garden.
This looks a bit sexual, all these people in the hot tub here. Come on, let's finish this bloody episode.
I think it is pretty much done, isn't it? That's the end of it.
Oh no, then they had a sympathetic edit for Chanel in the diary room.
Crying.
Why did they do this? Why did they do this to Trish?
Well, I didn't believe the Chanel tears, to be fair, but perhaps other people might have felt different.
Well, clearly they did. Oh no, she went as well.
So perhaps not. That plant has moved since I went in the house.
Oh, I see. So now we're on to the eviction. Let's do the eviction quickly.
Well, you've got the notes, so I'll make your mercy.
Oh, you haven't got any? Okay, fine. Well, we showed it quickly. What about AJ and Will's outfits for the eviction?
I couldn't understand AJ's outfit. It was like a coat into a dress, but it looked like it had a boob tube underneath, like perhaps which I thought might be a dress. At first glance, I liked it, but as I looked at it more, I went off of it.
Oh, that's a shame.
At least it was leather or pleather and was probably warmer than most of the shit she's been wearing.
That's true. What about Will?
Will looked like a pilot and he was about to take...
Like a pilot?
What's that? He looked like he was about to fly to, I don't know, to wartime Germany. It was like 1940s pilot.
Like a pilot is something that the Lachey said on Love is Blind that me and Jack take the piss out of, which I've told you on this podcast as well. But I don't blame you for getting, because it is quite niche. Jordan said Trish is paranoid and her and Chanel have daggers out for each other. And he said he's learned nothing from being in Big Brother. Then we had the chicken nuggets. They're fabulous, aren't they? He also likes smileys and chicken dippers, but he has trust issues with the chunky fish fingers because he's found a bone in them before. I get
the
that.
chunky fish fingers are not good though. Even Nigella says don't have those ones.
Fish fingers are not good. The end.
Oh, they are good. No, they're fabulous.
What about the potato smileys? Are you a fan of
those? Oh, exquisite.
Jack had the corn dinosaurs recently.
Right.
They are the most tasteless thing I've ever eaten. Just tastes like cardboard. Absolutely gross.
Not even any salt in them. Then.
No, it's horrible.
I think that it sounds like Jordan's got the diet of a 5-year-old.
Yeah, it sounds like he's got my diet.
Probably likes dairy Lunchables as well.
Yeah, probably. Well, we know he likes the clover. Or was that Jenkin? Who knows? Jenkin is not impressed with people working out in front of him when he's trying to eat his cereal. No. Would that upset you if you're trying to eat breakfast, people working out?
I just think it's preposterous. Like, what's wrong?
Well,
it's making him feel inadequate. Is that
maybe.
the problem?
He needs a twirl to calm down now. Is that like a physical twirl or the chocolate twirl?
No, of course not.
Jordan was kissing his own picture on the memory wall.
That screen's hot to the touch on the lips. Kissing that screen's always on.
Oh, God. Yunwen was going down to the basement to collect some items.
Not very good either. It looked like the basement had an escalator, like smooth. You know, the smooth one you can take the trolley down.
They were like, Trish, look. Trish was just like, interested.
I thought like that was like Trish when your kids are going like, watch me. And she was just like,
just on her phone, like, nah.
I think, but I think that made Trish look a bit bad.
Yeah, I don't think Big Brother did Trish a bit dirty in the last
night. Yeah, they did.
Chanel said, it takes me a while to put a sentence together, and Trish will come at me hell for leather. Oh, I'm a poet and I don't know it.
Did she say that?
Yeah.
God, where was I? On Twitter. Trish coming at me hell for leather is more microaggressions. I'm sorry.
Chanel, if there's something that's leathery around here, it's your face. Not anything to do with Trish. So Chanel and Trish talk.
Oh look!
What?
Sorry. The suitcases have got the Big Brother eye on them.
Oh.
I think it must be covering the logo, but I like that.
Even though Liver's taken her makeup off, she still looks
orange.
Completely orange.
I think she's got spray tan.
Yeah, she must do. So Chanel went to Trish allegedly to apologise and began her apology with, I have felt the brunt of you being angry. That's not a good way to start an apology, is it?
Because Trish is already going to be on edge.
And saying angry, it's like, fuck off.
And bear the brunt of.
Yeah, bear the brunt of.
I was under attack from you, basically, is what she's saying.
Piss off. Trish goes, oh, well, mate, I didn't even know you were that close to Paul. Which I quite like.
She was like, look, you've known Paul for about 2 weeks.
Hold on, yeah.
I did write some notes on this.
Yeah, go on. Oh,
No, go ahead.
Henry was singing the Big Brother theme tune.
Henry's a bit of a super fan.
Yes.
I think, like, he's watched a lot of Big Brother. He was quoting Arthur, don't walk too far that way, you'll fall off the fucking edge, the other day on the live feed.
I know he was. I saw that.
Bit of me, that.
Yeah, I like that too. Big Brother's Big Barn. What about this?
I don't need it. I don't want
Boring.
it.
I didn't pay any attention to it. What was it for?
You want to win a Nando's?
Well, I don't give a shit about that. And nor do you. Okay.
I want to see people doing nothing. I don't want to see them running around the barn, I'm afraid.
No, less of that, please.
Was it supposed to be an in-joke? Big Brother chickens coming back?
Oh, Marjorie? Maybe. Yinran did Paul's accent in the diary, and that was actually quite good.
I learnt from Paul. I learned it from Paul.
Jordan was stealing Matty's teddy bear, and I think Matty was pretending to be asleep, so
what's
she
that
didn't have to deal
name
with
again?
shit. Oh,
I thought you'd know.
No. Tom has showed no emotions for 2 years, but then Paul left the house, and they all came out. Bless. What are you trying to do?
Take a picture of the case with the branding on, just because Alfie will like that.
Tom said to Henry, people will judge you as being a bit of a posh twat.
And then he said
backhanded compliment.
Bit of a posh arsehole as well.
Henry's like,
sticking the knife
do
in.
you mind? BB Bingo happened also.
See, this, okay, I can take BB Bingo. I don't need BB's Big Barn.
No, I don't need either.
BB's Big Barn is kind of like a countryside spin-off where people go live in a barn. I'm happy for that. But I don't need the silly task.
No.
And like the bingo,
what happened at the bingo? I can't remember.
they had to eat some chilies, like that's a classic. They played Spice Girls on the edit. It was like dares involved, wasn't it?
I haven't written anything down.
Okay.
So Tom was talking to Henry again, saying he got dumped, and Henry
and Tom's little friendship was really surprising. Is it because Henry's trying to distance himself from Jordan?
I think Tom's trying to distance himself from his side.
Oh,
Henry said, "Oh, you're a wonderful person." No, he fucking isn't. Trish said if she comes out and gets booed, she's going to give him the middle finger.
That would never happen to her. Not our Trish.
So Chanel come out. I've got it. I've got it already. And Chanel was getting booed bad, which was good. But then they played music.
That music was so loud I couldn't hear if there were any boos. Were there boos?
There was. When they cut the music, you could hear them all. So Chanel came out and she just looked, like a bit cowed, I'd say. Then we had Trish to win. We love Trish, blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
Trish was just like...
How did you feel? Were you thinking, okay, this is a good sign, we've got it?
I always at the back of my mind, I was braced for disaster, and there it was. And then, we've already...
If you want to see our live reaction to that, we tweeted that at BB on Blast on Twitter.
Trish came out. First she came out, she looked a bit meek, and then she sort of started dancing and
Perhaps
just doing her Trish thing.
To
process it.
Yeah,
which I don't blame her.
Take a little sample of the reaction before you sort of start, getting down and dirty on the stage. I like that.
Then we had Chanel's interview on Late and Live, which was just tragic. She was acting like a sort of surly teenager who's just been like grounded.
Yeah, she was. You're right.
It was just like Sophie, like, oh well, shut up. Then Trish came out. She was just absolutely owning it. So confident, so cool. She said, "You're not going to make me feel uncomfortable." You've got the quote that Trish said that was good. Will asked.
I didn't get enough of the quote, but I got some of the
Will asked her if she enjoys the drama, which I didn't really appreciate. Trish said, "People labelled me as aggressive," and they were saying about Trish's friendships in the house. And Trish said, when Henry said he was a Tory, she was like, "You should have told me this before," which I quite liked. There was all more about that, but we were sort of in the moment, and
yeah, we all saw it.
Have you got this bit of Big Brother scandal from this week? A bit of Big Brother extracurricular news from the BBUK streets about a previous Big Brother contestant dating a famous pop star.
Oh, yeah. Who is Shawn Mendes? Is Shawn Mendes?
Yeah.
Who is he?
Charlie Travers.
Yeah, Charlie Travers is dating Shawn Mendes. You know why?
Why?
Because Charlie Travers has been trying to make her name in Hollywood for years.
Has she?
Yeah.
Wow.
You see, you don't know this. You're not here on the BB streets like I am. You're here on the BB strip, as it were.
What do you mean I'm not on the BB streets? How fucking dare you?
How
dare you?
It's not like me.
Bitch, I've been on these BB streets when you were in long johns.
Are you there? Nappies. But are you there on the Charlie Travers YouTube? I don't think so.
No, I fucking wouldn't dream of it. I've got that shit blocked.
I've dabbled. And she's gone over to America and tried to, like, be an actor and stuff.
Not an actor.
An actor, yeah. She has, like, a show reel.
Right.
What are you saying? She'll be an actress?
No, just it sounds funny describing her as an actor.
Yeah, she's been trying to be famous in America.
Yeah,
so
well,
what's
it's worked.
Shawn Mendes famous for?
Being in the closet, I think, is the main thing.
So what the fuck's it with Charlie Travers?
Yeah, I don't know. Shawn Mendes is kind of hot.
Is he an actor?
Wasn't he with... No, he's a singer. Wasn't he with Camilla Cabello or something? Camilla Cabello or something.
Camilla Cabello.
Yeah, her. They were together.
I don't know. Shawn Mendes.
He's hot.
He's 25 as well. How old is Charlie Travers?
My mum fancies him.
Unexpected Romance Daily Mail is a top story.
I'll say. God, what's he doing?
Charlie Travers is about 40.
She's punching big time.
How old is Charlie Travers?
I
met Charlie Travers.
35? I don't know.
No, she's older than that.
I don't fucking know.
Charlie Travers. 1986. She's my age. 37.
Old as hell. And
she looks good.
He's 25.
Yeah.
Why is he dating her?
You know, star power.
What, to get around Jackie Travers' house for Christmas?
Yeah. Jackie Travers' kitchen, Christmas dinner is second to none.
This Jackie Travers thing is even more absurd than the whole Susie Veraclo thing. It's just like, Jackie Travers ain't a thing. Fuck off.
The gays...
I know they like it, but to me, it's not a thing.
Did you see that her single was tweeted yesterday? She released a single and had a video of her on a boat.
No,
singing.
I did not see that. Thank God.
You know, Rylan as part perpetuated this.
He was always going on about it on Box. I remember.
So, Shawn Mendes is a singer. What's his biggest song? Do we know?
No, but my mum said to me one day, "Have you heard of Shawn Mendes? You'd really like his music." So I played one of his songs. I was like, "What the fuck?" Because my mum actually know me at all. Like, if she thinks I would like that crap.
Shawn Mendes.
Just bad. Look how many followers he's got. Oh, God.
Oh, there's nothing holding you back. Okay, this is like an acoustic version.
So he's quite famous then.
I'd say so.
So why is he going out with Charlie Travers? Charlie Travers is the new Andrew Tate, going global. Can you stop playing that?
It's about Charlie Travers, that song. Fun fact, I went into the Big Brother house and I got called to the diary room and Big Brother started to speak to me and I was like, I know that voice. Big Brother was Charlie Travers.
Oh, God.
Imagine that. That's a strange place to be in the multiverse.
Oh, no. Okay, this podcast is over. Should we do the emails?
The other BBUK news is Celebrity Big Brother is confirmed.
It's back, baby.
Back next year.
2024.
Let's hope for, my faves, Tracy, Emin and Bjork.
That would be... I could see them in an alliance, 100%. They would be together talking shit about everyone.
And Damien Hirst, I want him on as well. He's mad as a box of frogs.
And Banksy.
Let's
not forget.
It's the artist edition. Highbrow CBD. Right. Do you want to do the emails?
You can, yeah.
Okay, let's see. bbonblastpod@gmail.com to have your say. What's the date today? Is November the 4th been done? The double.
It's the
11th
of the
now.
11th. Oof.
Last Saturday. That's after our podcast, isn't it? In which case, we need to go to Lane's email. God, I wish Gmail wouldn't be as glitchy as this. For fuck's sake.
Hi, Lane.
bear with me because I'm trying to get to the email. I can't find it. November the 4th.
But November spawned a monster.
No, we've got November the 3rd. Did we do Joseph last week?
3rd. Oh.
A very last 8 days ago. 3rd of November.
We did it last Friday.
So this came through at 10:58 last Friday. Did we get this
maybe
one?
Not. No, maybe not. Read it and I'll be able to... I can remember.
You were live on ITV. What? Please Do Not Swear? Yes, we did it.
Oh, we did?
Because I remember the title.
Okay.
I think so, anyway. Shall I read it to you just in case?
Read me the first couple of lines and I'll judge. What?
This is falling apart because this is jumping. This app.
Jumping.
Joseph said, very last minute email, but I believe it's a pertinent point. Big Brother has made its return to ITV2 a month or so ago. However, should ITV2 be concerned about its future on ITV2 already? We did this. It's about it going over to ITV1 now.
All right. Why does Joseph care what channel it's on?
This is what you said last week.
Oh, okay, there you go.
You don't care what channel it's on, you'd watch it wherever. Right, this is the first new one, I think.
When
Liam.
I said I'd remember that, I was obviously completely wrong.
Hi guys, sorry I haven't messaged for
So you fucking should be, Liam.
in for a while.
Oh, I'm only joking. Great to hear from you.
I never know when you record your pods now.
Me
with so
either.
much going on at the minute.
Yeah, we just record them whenever we can.
To be honest, we are trying to do evictions, but we've only got a week left.
Quite well, but next we'll be doing Big Brother Australia. Woo.
Yeah, we're behind 5 episodes.
Yeah, that's fine. We can catch up.
My opinions change so often by the time I write in. I won't believe what I'm writing now. Okay, so this is about BBUS. Okay, we'll skip that.
Save that because we'll come to it.
BBUK has been great this week. Trish has overtaken Yinran as my winner this week. Yeah, she was number 2 from the beginning.
How's that working out for you, Liam?
But she's just been so good. It has to be her to win. I'm not sure the IGP will let that happen though, and maybe they'll prove us wrong.
That's
God,
sad.
this rose tinted glasses that we had back then. I've got lots more to say about BBK, but we would be here all night, so I'll leave it there. We probably should have gone for more BBK because we're trying to keep our US separate. Keep up the good work. I'm saving BBAU until US is finished, just like you, and that I've had to do as well. Will you guys be covering it weekly too? When will you start?
Weekly-ish. Next week, I would have thought.
You heard it here first.
Might as well, mightn't we?
How are we going to do that?
What do you mean?
We've got another week of BBUK and a finale to talk about.
Oh shit, yeah.
Perhaps the week after.
We could give our first impressions, maybe. Yeah, I forgot about To me, BBUK ended tonight, so...
That's done.
In this game,
and the US ended today as well for us.
Yeah, that definitely ended. That ended
a few days ago. Matt's saying sorry for the long email last week.
Oh yeah, weren't we going to read out his other half of the email?
Yeah, but I think there's new thoughts.
So new thoughts.
Forget those old thoughts.
We've moved on.
Matt's emailed back and said, sorry for the long email last week. I was nervous writing in for the
bless,
first time.
Bless.
And I blurted out all my brain of BB thoughts. Don't worry, Matt. This is a safe space. We will just have a go at you if the email's too long.
We'll have a go at you. We'll be tired. We'll be cranky, but don't be nervous.
It's all banter. It's
all banter.
Matt's in the back. Boo. So after this week, my updated housemates' thoughts are this: Chanel nominated Yinran, so can go immediately.
Correct.
And most likely has by the time you read this.
Yeah.
Also correct. Olivia, annoying as fuck, and can go also. Have no time for her, and hopefully will be gone tonight.
I'm sort of 50-50 on Olivia. Sometimes I want her to go, sometimes I'm not. I don't know.
This was sent 7 hours ago.
Okay.
So what this tells me is that Matt might be a vote splitter. Not just you, Matt, but a lot of people were. You probably put some votes on Olivia. Jenkin won't mind him being in the final week, but left his story too late. What story?
Fingering being a dying art, isn't it?
Trish talks too much.
What?
She can go as well. She just needs to chill.
Oh.
Okay, well, that's an unpopular opinion on this podcast.
Wow, that's interesting, though. from a friend of the podcast to hear such things. It's good to have a controversial opinion, though. We don't want everyone to just agree with us.
Noki, keep forgetting she's there, and also go. Also can go, I guess.
Everyone can go.
Tom, the sheep can go also, but find him entertaining in a strange way.
Really?
Okay. Really?
I don't.
Really?
Really?
I really hope my Yin-Yang impression isn't seen as offensive. I think it's cute.
I don't think anyone even knew it was a Yin-Yang impression.
They do. You don't listen, really.
I'm trying this as much as I can. I'm 3 hours in.
Jordan keeps shooting himself in the foot. He's lost any chance to win now.
Yeah.
Did he have one anyway?
Yeah.
Such a shame from how he started.
I agree with that.
Matty, as someone in an open throuple relationship, I connect with me, but he's not being innocent in the love triangle.
Well, his boyfriend said he was fine, so that's up to them, I say.
Henry, if for a technical fault, Yinrun does not win, then Henry has to. Been so genuine the whole way through and an excellent housemate.
Do you know what? I don't disagree with that. Henry is probably my second favourite.
That's interesting because I think probably you'd have said Jordan before Henry.
Oh, a couple of weeks ago I would, yeah. Not anywhere like soon.
Actually, you know what? Now, looking at who's left, Henry and Yinrun final two suits me.
Yeah, I could live with that, yeah.
And I think Jordan third.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Why do I feel like there's only like 6 people left? It can't be. I thought there was 10.
Jordan third and Noki. Jenkin. Tom.
Yin run to win run. Iconic legend. Clear winner. No one even close. Hope this is short enough and has padded the podcast enough. Stop trying to pad out the podcast. We do that ourselves.
We need trimming, not padding.
We want contributions. We don't want your emails to just be padding.
That's the last thing. Oh, look, they're zooming in on Trish's name on the live feed. That's so sad.
Emotional. Thanks, Matt. That was
I'm
nice
curious
and
to hear
to the point.
more about your throuple relationship that you're in. That sounds interesting.
No, see. Anyway, send that to Lindsay's personal email.
Yeah, I'm curious about it.
Who have we got next? BB25. That's not for now. BBUK. Oh no, sorry. This inbox is doing me dirty. Like BB on Trish's edit.
You're getting in cock block.
BBK in brackets, get Jenkin out. Hi, Linz and Gaz. Sorry for not writing in the last...
So you should be.
Who's saying sorry again?
Who is it? Why is everyone saying sorry?
Everyone's really sorry for sending in their homework late.
Yeah.
sorry for not writing in the last couple of weeks. I really had to catch up on the show because I was in Minnesota for a few days.
Oh, it's no excuse.
And then I was in California for a few days.
No excuse, sorry.
But I finally caught up for a couple of weeks.
Oh, all right then. We'll allow it.
Connor, this is.
Oh, bless him.
I'm fully on board with the get Jen and Chanel out thing. Jen with 2 N's. Jinkies to you. Them plus Olivia and Tom are so paranoid, and I don't know why they think of this whole thing as such a big war. They say that Trish is the enemy because of how she, in quotation marks, painted Paul to the public, but he was a bully. And they're just not seeing past their bias. They're so frustrating, but at least Olivia is entertaining. Jenkin is just miserable, and Chanel and Tom are just boring. Yeah. I caught up on the podcast today, and I do agree that Trish deserves the win because she's been the one defending everybody. Yeah. Yinrun and Noki use her as a shield. Yeah. This is funny hearing the sort of US terminology applied to UK.
Yeah, it's true though.
Also, as far as the Matty, Jordan, Henry thing, Jordan is no longer a fave of mine. God, everyone's saying the same thing. He's kind of funny or whatever, but he's so emotionally manipulative. Yeah. Great season so far. Much better than the back half of BBUS. That's from Connor. Thanks, Connor.
Connor's going to be disappointed when he sees the show tonight.
God, it's the apology tour, isn't it, in our inbox tonight?
God. Don't be sorry. Just be happy that you wrote in eventually. We're not keeping score of who's written and who hasn't written. We're happy to get any emails.
I've just seen this first line of this email. Brace yourselves, everyone. This comes with a sensitivity warning.
Oh, no.
The end of the world is the subject line. This is from Lorcan. This is worse than 9/11. I'm going to Late and Live on Sunday, so at least I'll see Trish there.
Oh, good.
If I haven't killed myself by then.
Oh,
Jesus,
God, Lorcan, calm down. Give him the Samaritan's helpline.
There's people you can call for help. People on Blast is one of them. And now I Respawn Moz is back. Fucking idiot general public. Yep. Trish went out like a champ. Beautiful reception. The interviews are pointless and boring.
I like that.
No subject needed. Short to the point.
I like that.
And now here's the last email of the week from
we've had a lot of emails.
Joseph. Real talk on Blast. Okay, good evening. It seems there's some podcasting competition brewing. Is fingering out of fashion? Does BB on Blast have a stance? It is out of fashion. No place for it anymore.
We're more oral people ourselves, I think.
Yeah. Coming in your ears. I think that's a Peter Kay thing. Sorry. I'll keep this brief this time. Trish out over Jenkin.
What?
He sent this 2 hours ago.
Who said this? Joseph?
It's a statement. Trish out over Jenkin. The British public are allergic to good TV.
That
was a bit like Paul's nominations. Muslim woman.
Yeah.
The classic aggressive black woman trope bullshit strikes once more.
Yep.
I don't know what to say other than I'll have to break out the mourning vow for the death of good TV.
Yeah.
BB25 finale hot take. Oh,
we'll come back to
that. Jeez, we're going to have to pick through these emails.
We're fucked.
That's kind of it. It had no point other than venting tonight. Keep up the good work. Regards, Joseph.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry, Joseph. I don't know why I always say Joseph these days.
It's not Joe. It was the other Joseph, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't Joseph.
That one.
Yeah, it wasn't Joseph from Las Vegas. It was
No.
Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph.
Yeah.
The other one. Thanks for your emails, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shitty time for us Trish supporters, but you know, we only have to watch a week without Trish.
We'll try and get Trish on the pod if we can. It'd be lovely to. If not, maybe Lorcan can get some inside scoop from the Late and Live. I'd be curious to see what goes on there. You never know.
Didn't we want intel from the eviction from him and we didn't get it last week? Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did say what happened.
Never mind.
I can't remember now.
Anyway, let's wrap this up. It's been a bit of a difficult one tonight. I think we've both been tired, so thanks for sticking with us.
We've done well considering we're tired. 2:44.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's been an emotional ride, not just in our personal lives today, but in our Big Brother lives as well.
Yeah.
And I think we will take a bit of time to recover from this. At least tomorrow's show will still have Trish in it.
That's true. That's even sadder. Hold on, there is no tomorrow's show. Tomorrow's show is Saturday.
Sunday's show, sorry.
Get it right.
And then, final week. Yin run to win run is the new mantra, I think.
Has to be.
I'll be interested to see if it does go to the vote to save now or if there's another eviction.
Yeah, I reckon it will go to vote to save now. I'm going to vote for Yinran and Matty. Not Matty. Fuck Matty. Henry. Follow us on Twitter. BB on Blast. Oh, God, I've forgotten how to
Follow
speak.
us at BB on Blast. Follow me at BB_Superfan.
Email us bbonblastpod@gmail.com. Follow me on Twitter, like DM. Read my book, First Aid Kit Girl. And let us know who you want to win BBUK.
Yeah, please do.
And we shall read your emails out next week.
And we'll coordinate our votes again, and hopefully it'll work this time.
If you're following BBUS, we're going to do a very, very short and sweet BBUS pod.
Yeah, and also BB Australia,
Yeah.
there's a catch-up coming, and there will be more content for that as well. So once Big Brother UK finishes, don't worry, you've still got us for the long run.
Lest we forget the reindeer games.
Oh, God, can't wait. Just what I've been crying out for.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
We love you. Bye.
We love you, Trish.
We love you, Trish. Bye.